Baron's nice ass. Hi, guys. Hi, Paladin. Hi, Demonas. Hi, Miss Manga Chick. Hi, To Be Fair. Hi, Cresteds. Hi, guys. Hi, Squidbot. Baron's done.
Goodbye.
He just really wanted my food, and he's upset he didn't get it. Oh, wait, push Tally the, yeah. Hey. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sawdurtles. Hi, Alpha Wolf Kitty. Hi, Dre. Hi, Pickle Rick. Hello.
I guess it's
Hey,
2.
guys. Oh, yeah, must be. How are all of you, Lude? It's Baron. Now we have 3 new emotes, guys. We have Tali. We got Baron. And we got the Rage emote. Hey, hi, Sahandriel. Hi, Punchy.
Named it Grump.
I did name it Grump. And I named her Excite.
Cool.
So, I'm Rage.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, Seamoose of Mangland. Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Also, we have 2 new BTTV emotes. We have the naked Togepi Mew. And then we have the Apalman Whale Lord disaster. BRB Orca's ex-girlfriend. Hi, Orange Pork. I was told there'd be robots and kissing. Yes, there's Gundams in kissing. We are currently in Luna Terra's playthrough. We already did Saturn's, which we got the best ending, I think, for that.
Well, the only ending.
Threesome ending.
But
Ay,
it was a good ending.
Ay. But we are still obviously going on and seeing what the other endings are all about. Love the grumpy emo. I'm so glad to see you, News. I came for the space lesbians. Hi, Briarthorns. Hello. Wee, 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 wee. Hi, Pancat. Hi, guys. If I missed anyone, let me know. But right now, the only thing I can think of for announcements is tomorrow, me and Shy Guy are finishing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So we'll be doing the cats. We'll be doing Ganon's Castle and Ganondorf fight. So, and then Saturday's party, which I'll explain in a second. Pickle Rick, I am so sorry. Here's a hug. All the hugs. That's not fun or easy, and we had to do that with Shy Guy's pet recently, so I'm so sorry. All the love your way. Take care of yourself. Can we throw some hugs in chat? Hi, Fender. Hi, little poodle. I'm gonna throw some hugs in chat. There we go. But, so, what was it? Oh, Saturday is party, so, Space Beans. So, exclamation point party is the link to what we're going to be, like, doing, what the Spin the Wheel's going to have as options, and the different, tiers. So, if we get to 150 subs, or sub points, excuse me, then we get a new emote slot, but then I'll also put on a Kigurumi if we get to 175. Shy Guy and I will have a stream at a later date of him doing a one-shot D&D. 200 is me playing either Just Dance or DDR for a stream. 120 or 225 is so on and so forth. It's all on that list. So, but Saturday will be all themed to party. I hope I can dye my hair. If I can't dye my hair because it keys out, or I'll just have very interesting hair. One or the other. See-through hair. All the invisibility hair. Yeah.
Well, spray paint, not dye, probably.
If I can find just spray on, great. If I can't, I don't know if I'm going to dye it if it keys out, because I'm a little afraid of it being keyed out for like weeks.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Definitely.
Shy Guy stream, yes. Well, tomorrow is with Shy Guy, and then also, if we hit 175, he'll do a D&D one-shot with me. One stream. It'll be like a short little one-shot that he'll DM me, and it's just me. Yeah, it would be fun. It would be for one stream, not for weeks. So Bald Cat, not even. It would just be like the background of the game behind me. It would be terrifying. Mirror's Edge playthrough. Oh yes, and we'll be playing through Mirror's Edge on normal because I've already done it on hard. It was my first ever playthrough on YouTube. So that's going to be quite the difference of first ever playthrough on YouTube 5.5 years ago, to being partner on Twitch. So, but I'll be playing it on normal because I don't want to be frustrated with the final fights because those were mind-numbing. So, I did them, but I'm not going to do them this time on hard. But, oh, I'm sorry, Pickle Rick. All the love. Thought you said he'd do one on his own. No, he'll be DMing me. Yeah. A week of party.
He would want to stream on his own.
Weeks. No, he's talked about how he doesn't know what to talk about. Pretty much. Sliding into those DMs. Yeah, but no, not like. I may or may not make it to the stream. No problem, Crescents. You take care of you. We're spinning the wheel for every sub, resub, gifted sub, $5, and 500 bits. So the person who gives those things or does those things gets to spin the wheel, and it'll be one of the options that you see listed there. So
they're live streaming your friend's memorial service.
Oh, are they? And they'll be live streaming. Aw, Cresteds. All the love to you. I know it's been hard. That's really interesting. I wonder why. For awareness?
That's kind of creative. Or like, just for people who can't get there.
Oh, that could be too. I feel... Is that you that's like hitting my chair underneath? Or is that Tolly?
No, I think that's Tolly.
Fuck. Tolly. Oh, she's not by the cords, I guess. Or your cord.
Oh, in Colorado.
So it'll be nice to see. Oh, they're streaming it for Cresteds to see because Cresteds couldn't.
Gotcha.
You can't make it, I'm assuming. I don't know. That's so sad. All the love to you. You take care of you, Cresteds. I don't know. I'm nervous about Tally. Wheel of Doom. Yeah, the wheel will look like this. Wait for it. There it is. Also, I need to put a black background behind the he squid, but that's the wheel. So,
how did you animate it?
What do you mean? How did I animate it? Streamlabs.
Oh, Streamlabs have a plugin for that.
Hey, I'm gonna spin it just to show how it works.
You haven't told me anything about this.
Spin wheel. Spin wheel.
Oh, fancy.
So, it won't be all the song lyrics. It's only 4 lines, but
and then you
have to type them in chat.
Oh, I see how you
But
do
this is only for Saturday.
That's cool.
So, but let's lower this. Put this over here. Wait, that too. All right. This is fine. Bring everything forward. All right, and Itch.io, right? Also, River has their hair down.
Oh my god, knock it off.
I love it. I love it. I'm sorry.
No problem.
You look like you're really uncomfortable when I did that. Oh god, no, I can't get it back. There we go. There we go.
Why does it... Okay, that was weird.
River only did it for me, guys.
Know how to do this.
River only did it for me because River always has their hair in a ponytail. Her hair in a ponytail. And I was like, you should wear it down.
Hit OK?
Yep. And then click on it again.
Okay.
Hey! And it should already be sized because of my sizing, but sometimes that gets fucked up.
Okay.
Wonder his hair. Right. Oh my god, Tolly. Tolly's totally your cat, dude.
She is. No. Why does it do that?
Why does it do?
I mean, it's not showing up on the stream.
It does that sometimes.
So.
I don't understand it. There we go. It's gone now. I don't know. Yeah, as long as it doesn't show up on stream. I don't understand it though. I like it too. Thank you guys. River, you looking like a snack. Oh as Lissy would say. Oh my god. Stop blaming the innocent face for things. She's not innocent in any way. Be gone, demon child. I also always have my hair in a ponytail. I'm trying to get used to it down.
Yeah.
I think the last time I've seen your hair down is when we went to get you a haircut 2 years ago.
I mean,
other than obviously after you've done taking a shower, that doesn't count. But like, I mean, in public.
Yeah. I don't tend
My
to
hair grew
keep
out
it
for
down.
years. Yeah. I love long hair. As
Hi,
you can
Bella
tell, Shy
Coco.
Guy has long hair. Hi, Bella Coco. Hello, hello. Need to shave my head again just to keep it touched up. Not yet. I should be okay. At least if I get purple spray paint. We'll see how this goes. Caved under pressure, so to speak. Partners watching blank vids. I got curious, so I made one. Hey, nice. Have fun. Oh, music videos. That's awesome, though. Lissy and Matt are fantastic. Bowling Otter are precious cinnamon rolls. If you're not following them, guys, you should be already. So, for those that do not know what Heaven Will Be Mine is, it's like a visual novel type.
It is a visual novel.
Yes, but it's done in a different way than usual visual novels because it's got like an interface. And it's about 3 girls who you can pick between. We are currently going through Luna Terra's, and we will be picking. I always
3
forget
girls
hers.
Who are each representative of 3 different factions for humanity's space program.
Also, I have to turn down this game.
Earth has decided
loud.
that the space program is a waste of time and money, and they're canceling it. But each of these 3 fractions of the space program have their own ideas on how to deal with that. So...
But they also have Gundams, and they want to flirt with each other and bang. So
yeah,
that's what I'm in it for.
It's mainly the romance.
River is into the lore that's going over my head. But we'll try to explain it best we can. We're going to be skipping past stuff we've already read or seen. So apologies if you're like, oh, what was that? But we do have everything archived so you guys can see the previous ones. But it won't be too much. It'll be like the notes in between days. But all the notes that are in the interfaces are new to us, so I believe. Hi, Don Slayone. Are they in the chat? I don't think so.
No,
They probably wouldn't be. You really like this game, right? It's awesome. Lesbians, queers, and space are the best. Just saying. Thank you for shouting out, to be fair. Much rather keep my hair open at all times, but I can't thanks to the small-mindedness of some people I work with. That's shit. Rude. Where my neck meets my skull feels painful. Oh no, and stiff because my face feels warm. I do not like the sensation. What happened to you, Shanian? What's going on?
I think they're saying when they wear a
I'm
ponytail.
here for the prawn. Oh. I understand that. Aww. I remember when one of the creators just came in and dropped in a code for the game. Yeah, one of the creators of this game just came in when the day we were streaming it, the first day it came out, and just dropped in a code and then was like, okay, go and buy other streams, and then left. It was awesome. It's fantastic.
Promotion.
Right? Demona's, that's like warmth in the middle of winter. Paid for it. The squid wave. Hi. I love the squid wave. But yes, so we are on Luna Terra, who is this hot piece, I guess.
I keep forgetting you have to do
this way when we're staring. Yeah. Because we're looking here, but. And I really want to cosplay the girl on the top and make River cosplay the girl on the bottom, but River won't do it with me. I'm upset.
You can be upset.
I love you.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's do it. Oh, so we haven't done any of these. So we're on day...
No, we're on day 3.
3? Okay. Did we do the mail? We have new comms, too. Oh, we must have.
Yes, we did do this.
Did we do the comms, though?
No. Maybe? Yes, we did do this.
But we should click through it just in case, then.
To clear it?
Yeah, just to clear it.
Okay.
Europa with that hot
We're not going to talk about that.
bondage harness. Yeah. I love Europa. I think. I don't know how to feel about Europa. At first, I was annoyed. And I don't know if that's a double standard, that I felt more comfortable finding out Europa was a girl talking to a girl like that rather than a guy talking to a girl like that. I don't know if that's a double standard or not, or if it's just something where like girls tend to feel more comfortable around girls, don't find it as creepy. I don't know. It's probably a double standard, but it's how I feel. These
Couples
girlies are
cosplay.
cute, right?
Gosh.
I would love to couples cosplay.
I've never cosplayed.
Don't die. Why are you dying? What happened, Cresteds? You never what? Cosplayed?
I've never cosplayed.
That's a lie. That is a flat out lie. You cosplayed for my wedding.
Oh, that doesn't count.
It counts.
That was thrown together like
Milo.
the night before.
But it was so good. Like, it's actually a pretty decent cosplay. Milo from... It was Milo, right? Is his name?
Is that his name? Mallow.
Mallow from Twilight Princess. It was amazing. River couldn't be... Well, you were trying not to be too feminine because of some of my family not knowing, so... But yeah, find the official. Yeah, I need to find the official art for the whole costume, but I don't think they have done any yet. They've just done the top half of the torsos,
or at least not released it publicly.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, is essential to relationship goals. Yeah. Whereas me and Shy Guy now have our Dark Link and White Zelda couples cos. Actually, me and Shy Guy have done a couple cosplays.
Yeah,
because we were Jackknife and Faith from Mirror's Edge. We've done Ash and Pikachu.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, we were only once where we ever Jackknife and Faith. Then we also did Link and Zelda.
And then you did Mario and Luigi.
We did do Mario and Luigi. And then me and Snuffles did Papimi and Papuko.
Yes. And probably more.
There's probably more. I'm trying to think of all my cosplays. But then you haven't done anything with me.
I haven't done anything.
Rude. Let's do this.
We'll see.
We have a year. We have a year.
Till when?
Till ASIN.
Why would we do it at ASIN?
Where else would we do it? You think anyone at a gaming convention is going to recognize this?
Yes. Yeah, you could make Shy Guy be Luna Terra.
He doesn't look like a Luna Terra. He also has the beard.
He does have the beard.
And a butt chin.
We're not going to talk about that.
It's what he has.
So who are we doing first? Should we do Saturn's route or Pluto's?
Well, it seemed like it's the order top to bottom.
It does kind of feel like that sometimes.
We have to make sure that we're going for Pluto's. Are we going for Saturn's until the last option?
I'm going to skip this one, I think.
Just in case?
Because I want to see the next two more.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
I think they all end...
Yeah, the Cresteds, that's what I wanted.
In, like, poly endings.
Do they? That would be awesome.
I feel like it. Because we're flirting with both of them the whole time. Like, we're not choosing who we're flirting with. We're choosing which faction we're supporting.
Right. That's true.
In the final conflict.
Sleepy kitten sleeps on my apps. Laps makes asshole moments worth it. It's true. Like
so Rift in the Earth.
Tully.
After her maiden voyage, Cradles Graces is testing the finishing touches on the terrifying Cranmacula prototype. It's a chance for Luna Terra to defeat their trump card. But will she close the rift between them instead, or only widen it deeper?
Deep. Gonna lurk in the shallows. You lurk all you need. That harness, though.
Oh my god.
That harness, though.
I know.
Guys, look at Europa. Look at that hot piece of house. Anyway.
She's just in, like, a bondage harness, and then, like, an open
And then an open suit.
I want to see that full art.
I want to see what it looks like.
That's a good look.
But same with, like, well, they have shown the top half,
Yeah.
but it looks like she's wearing, like, a tank top lace under, or a bra lace under her open shirt.
Yeah, basically.
Leather jacket.
Yeah.
Calm myself. It's fine. All right. I was Europa, wasn't I?
I think you were voicing Europa.
Luna Terra. Cancel the launch. There are new orders.
Really? I thought they were very insistent about this mission. And it's a good idea, so I thought I'd do it.
The new orders are Cradles Graces. Super weapon has contacted the base already. Send anyone except for Luna Terra there immediately. Except...
Ah, I see. Well, prep the Mare Chrysium for launch.
Luna Terra, even I have to say something if you disobey an order right in front of my face.
But you don't disagree? Or you just stop me instead of saying something?
A certain degree of questioning orders from the top is allowed.
Given who's in charge, obviously. Halamede is just a foolish princess. If Cradles Graces is using that new weapon, that's all the more reason not to send randos who wouldn't stand a chance against it.
You fundamentally misunderstand Memorial Foundation, Luna Terra. Halamede leads the recovery effort because no one else is fit. Only that naive, conceited, foolish girl has the love required to bring humanity back to Earth.
Naive, one-sided, and unself-aware love.
Nevertheless, this is exactly the love that is required. It's for us to interpret that fundamental impulse in a way that will ensure strategic advantage. So I will ask you, does love motivate your actions? Or are you just that eager to find someone to shatter you into orbit? Your connection with that pilot, and don't think I don't know about it, and who she is. Which is it, guilt or love?
Will you let me go if I say I need to see her to know?
I would advise against it. Her love might be stronger than ours.
That's possible.
All the more reason you shouldn't get near it.
Well, let me take that risk.
Make up and forget, or fight until we forgive each other. I mean,
well, we said we
want to side with
to favor Cradles Graces
Graces
in this run.
We're making Luna Terra really good at betraying. That's what's happening.
I mean, she just is.
It's true.
This is probably one of my favorite songs from the soundtrack, by the way.
You've been listening to it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's really good. The balance shifts because Luna Terra hesitated, and Pluto did too.
Also, how's the volume, guys? Let us know. Because if we need to turn down the music, we can. Because for some reason, Luna Terra is freaking loud.
Pluto passed over the Ares canyons once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. Luna Terra had a chance to make the first move, but Pluto couldn't keep pretending she didn't notice her lying in wait. It wasn't that Luna Terra was ready to take the shot, it's that she still hadn't decided to take it or not. Pluto has been waiting for her to grow up for a long time. She's tired of being the one waiting. There's no time for elegant duels or anticlimactic sniping. When Climactic crashes into the canyon, it's the worst kind of fight. Climactic's fingers will no longer open or close, but she swipes with the useless limb anyway. The ring finger of Pluto's ship self twists off, breaking with the force of backhanding Merecrisium into the canyon wall.
Damn!
Which scrambles to its feet and then falls down immediately. Luna Terra's balance gyros must be broken, but that's not so bad. At least she still has 2 legs, unlike the Climactic.
Wow, they're really going at it. Luna T, you really are the most stubborn woman I know. I'm proud of you, but that you're only this tenacious when I'm finally being serious is a little vexing, you know?
I mean, I've kept going this long. It has to count for something, right?
I don't want to wreck you. I just really need you to win or lose. Could you do that, please?
Both of those are hard to do.
Then you've got 5 minutes to grow up.
Pluto's reach is longer than expected. Little tricks of gravity. It might not be enough. The Merecrisium was made to not be caught. More precisely, Luna Terra made the Merecrisium something that couldn't be caught.
No, don't you dare!
Her fingers refuse to close, and Merecrisium slips away. Ha! Sorry I'm such a cockroach.
Don't be. Slipping away is so like you. I don't know what else to expect. What else I expect. Luna T, I really, really can't let you get away. Not without an answer.
I'm not going to do that.
What are you trying to do then? She looks really upset. It makes me sad.
We promised we'd fight until one of us won. And then we'd go along with whatever the other decided.
So why are you trying to take that away from me?
Luna Terra holds Climactic's severed left tidal reactor. Pluto can go without it, but not for long. It's what makes the Crenmacula so impossible, and without it, she can't be impossible for very long.
That core is everything I have. But the rest of me isn't going to last long without it, so it might as well be everything. If I don't have that, I can't follow you, win or lose.
I really don't think it's good for you. The Crenmacula makes a leap and crashes into the ground, just short of the Mare Crisium. It's just close enough that Luna Terra nearly forgets to take the opportunity to get a shot in Crenmacula's chest before she can recover to block it.
You're going to lecture me about doing what's healthy? You've got a lot of nerve. It's not cute.
If we had to fight each other like this, I really wish it didn't have to be with you in that thing.
You don't like it, huh? You've always been like this. You're trying to tell me what's good for me? You don't want to admit this is really me? Luna T, I would listen to you if you had ever listened to me once ever.
I told you, I haven't gotten any better in the time we've been apart. I don't want you to not be strong or beautiful or amazing. I just don't want you to be holding this weight of Cradles Graces, everyone's hopes and dreams all by yourself. So please, just rest for now.
Don't tell me that. I hate this, hate this, hate this. You'll never. I hate this, hate this, hate this. You never listen, and you know I'll always let you win in the end. But not this time.
I don't know what you mean.
I've been really patient. So if you keep playing dumb, you're gonna make me mad.
I said I don't know what you mean. I don't want anything else. I'm a cockroach. I don't need anything myself.
Liar. Are you trying to make me mad?
Be satisfied with it. I don't have any other answer. If I had one, I'd give it, so drop it.
I'm not satisfied. No. You grow up and you be the adult for once. Get back here. They're fighting so much? Damn.
Crenmacula's feet are still broken, but Pluto moves her with gravity alone. Mare Crisium's engine's flare navi is broken. Everything is broken, but it will move.
Aw, Sahandriel. Lurk all you need. Take care of yourself. If you need to turn it off, I understand. Take care of yourself. No, not this time.
Crenmacula's twin tidal reactors are falling apart, with one of them nearly torn out, yet she still moves. The pressure of the unrestricted gravity peels the paint off Mare Crisium. Her steels and plastics are chattering. Her remaining useless arm snaps, and her engine wings creak. That pressure is not enough to bring her down, but it's enough for her to falter, and Crenmacula grabs her foot and slams her to the ground. Mare Crisium creaks and strains, trying to flee, so Pluto pulls the rest of herself on top of her. Pluto, I'm serious.
You're not the only one. I have things I'm willing to be hard and cruel for now, too.
Mare Crisium fires a sidearm. It doesn't dent Pluto. Pluto opens her hand. The fingers don't work, but the plasma still does, which flays Luna Terra's chassis, but gently.
I'm really serious this time. I can't stop for a second, so I really need it back. It's already been too long, so give me back that part of me.
Mare Crisium opens her left hand. Pluto's missing reactor is still beating wildly.
Sorry to be like this, but this ship's self and what it can do are more important than me, than anything else about me.
Nothing is more important than you. A gentle click, Luna Terra's sidearm pointed at the stolen reactor, fires. The solid light slug misses, just barely. There's a second shot, but it's buried in Pluto's blocking arm, and there's a third shot, but Pluto's ripped off the arm of Mare Crisium, so it's just the last reflex of a limb separated from its owner. But that's all the broken arm of Crenmacula can take. Its fingers make a last twitch before her arm finally snaps under its own weight, and the Crenmacula falls to what's left of its knees.
How long are you going to make me put up with this?
What do you mean? You don't want to fight with me. Not a fight for real. Your heart isn't in it, so let's not.
No. No. That's the only thing I want. Why are you like this? Acting like you know what I want better than I do. So what if you're right? Of course I don't want to fight you. Damn it, I hate you. After all that, I'm the one who's crying at the end. Again. The last time it was like this, I was the one crying too. Now I'm powerful like you. Have something to fight for. I'm fighting for like you. That's not you. Or anyone but me. So let me fight for that. Stop protecting me. Stop making me fight for you. It's so easy to fight for you. If I'm not careful, it's all I'll ever want to do.
I'm sorry.
Don't want a sorry. You must think it's so easy to not care about you, but it's not. It's easy for you to not care about you, but it's the hardest thing for me. I'm still the one who ended up crying. Again! You wouldn't listen back then either. Pluto!
Mayor Christian rises, gently brushes away the burnt portions of Climactic's armor. The joints are already starting to heal as gravity pulls them back. Almost just as good as new, but a little changed. I know you...
Don't distract yourself, dummy. Reattaching arms is hard, so do mine right at least.
It was the same last time, too. I said, you deserve better.
I said, but you are better.
I just ignored it because I'm stupid. Not because I'm cool.
Thank God. Everything is worth it. If you finally don't think you're cool anymore. Damn.
Damn. There's some
That's
there.
deep. God damn. That made me emotional. Well, this is why. My feels fluttering. I know, right? Have all the fun cosplay. I love cosplaying. It's fun to just pretend for a day. I love it. It's like Halloween. Interesting. I know. They have some lore to themselves I didn't realize they would have. Like backstory.
Right.
And then they all left. It'll happen at the end probably. Although Saturn and her are very flirty. But
yeah. So this is written by Europa. My kids are idiots. And also they're not my kids. And also they're not kids anymore. Please stop calling them your kids when they are my students. They're not my children. I'm not being pedantic. I'm not doing it to avoid being attached. I'm already more attached than is best. Don't encourage it. They're grown-ups and also fools. Mars is the most genius pilot, but she's just as much a fool as everyone else. She does nothing but cry and complain and win effortlessly, like a real hero. If she was a boy, they would call her that, and you wouldn't be asking me who the best pilot is, you just know. Only in space would that girl be allowed to be a hero. She deserves her moment in the sun. She might win the war for us single-handedly. Anything else that isn't her story will just be a blip of fate off in the sky. Rest easy, she's going to win the day. When the others interfere, they're not going to steer the course of the future any more than a little bit to the left or right of the course that Mars is sailing. I am not going to interfere. Valuing their independence is important. They'll be adults soon, and then they won't be anyone's kids. Insist on the comparison, and it will become clear how far we are from fulfilling that role for them. For my part, I don't wish to forget that there are limits to what we can do, and who we can be. Though yes, as a matter of fact, I am tired of them calling me Dad.
I like how they call her Dad and not Mom.
So it's interesting that Mars was the best one, and then she went over to Cradles Graces.
Yeah.
Because Mars is your Pluto's mission
companion.
Yeah. So this is written by Mars. The subject is Secular Astrology Explained, Part 1. So. I don't know why you suddenly asked about this, and I'm not the person who knows anything about it, but sure, I guess. I learned all of this from Pluto, so you could have just asked her? Too nervous, huh? I see right through you. Well, because I feel sorry for you, I'll tell you all about it.
Rude.
Venus, Luna Terra, and Mars are the interpersonal distances. If Venus is the breath of the body, and Mars is the blood, Luna Terra is flesh, and represents skin-to-skin distance. That's why it represents family. The Earth and the Moon are different, but they're parts of the same thing. A 2-in-1. Certainly, the moon also represents something different, but it's also a part of us. When you think of it as a dark side, you forget that it's composed of your own same flesh. It's not your mirror, it's your back. Mars is the beneath the skin distance, and that's blood, but it's also, well, the ways that humans communicate not skin to skin, but beneath skin to beneath skin. Get it? Don't make me spell it out. That's the reason for fucking and fighting, to feel really similar sometimes. Pluto said the other day, it's like you two only know that one language, and that's the only talking you ever do in it. The solar system maps out a human body, and by colonizing the planets, a greater human body will exist, with the sun as the inseparable totality of it all. That's the philosophical justification, but it's kind of romantic, right? Maybe it's kind of fake, though.
Damn. Hey,
okay,
comms. Is almost as large as Earth's moon. That doesn't surprise me.
So I have to
ask.
ask.
Working in the next room. Oh my god, that's funny. Crested.
How do you really feel about me coming back to Memorial Foundation?
You were a loyal and efficient ace pilot for Memorial Foundation for the entire Cold War against our alien and ultimately irrelevant existential threat from beyond the system. Then you were perfectly loyal to the pilots left adrift by the decommissioning of the pilot program and colonization project. Now you're perfectly loyal to Memorial Foundation again. You haven't betrayed our side at all.
That's a generous reading.
You've betrayed plenty of love-struck pilots, but your political loyalty is impeccable. So even if Halamede doesn't trust or forgive you, I welcome your return.
That's not going to be a problem, that she doesn't?
Oh, she welcomes your return the most, but keep on your toes.
That one I don't have any questions about. Keep your friends close and your exes closer. Except, if you're not still suspicious of me for betraying Memorial Foundation, how about her?
That Bjorka ex? Oh, that I'll be mad at both of you about for a very long time. Please don't worry about it, however, as you've both made each other suffer more than enough to make up for your youthful indiscretions. Honestly, the two of you hooking up to somehow get at me was the most hilarious part, as you ended up punishing each other more than I could have.
Can we talk politics again?
Wait, who and her? Who and Luna Terra?
Halamede.
Oh, they hooked up?
Yeah?
Awkward. I just didn't make the connection.
Everyone's
dating.
ex.
Seriously, though. Oh my god.
I think I get the picture already.
That's not to say that the two of you still still have a lot of lessons left to learn from the experience. Once I'm sure you've learned them, your punishment will be over.
I'm suddenly very interested in hearing about factions again.
Oh, on that note, I'm not as worried. Just remain true to what you really believe in, Luna Terra. Damn, it sounds like everyone dated everyone. That's
basically. It's the real LGBT experience.
It's the gay agenda.
So, Memorial Foundation deploys a certain sniper to stop escape and resupply routes to the resting Celestial Mechanics fleet. All Saturn needs to do is stay out of trouble, but what's the chance of that?
Haha. And you are picking the same one?
Yeah, for this one, I think so.
Oh, that's you.
I'd be more curious to see how the next two are different.
Okay, so we'll probably skip through the dialogue.
We'll skip through
then.
most of this one because
We've already
pick the
read
same
it in
option
Saturn's.
that we picked for Saturn.
Yeah.
So this introduction will be different because we're playing Luna Terra.
Right.
But after that, it's
like
going to
all
play
the
the
same.
same content, we think, because we're selecting the same option.
Right. So.
Guard duty in Olympus City.
Command is worried the Celestial Mechanics unit might try to escape while the fleet is launching, using the cityscape as cover.
Then they've just given up on catching them on Ares, if their only hope is them being that stupid. It's a ruined husk, and even Cradles Graces isn't clinging to it like they cling to even the faintest sign of life on Mars. Excuse me, Ares. Well, it's boring, pointless work that no one wants to do, and it's got to make me wonder if someone's actually mad at me.
You let the prototype escape, Luna Terra, and the most generous assumption is incompetence, which from you they have a hard time buying.
That's not fair. I'm plenty incompetent. They should know that by now.
You're only incompetent in the ways you wish to be.
That's an awfully profound way to call me lazy.
If you were simply lazy, you wouldn't go out of your way to find so much trouble to get in. And that's the reason why this assignment is so disastrous as punishment. Boring you is disaster. Disastrous. Same thing.
Dangerous.
Same thing.
Not the same thing at all. I mean, kind of.
Dangerous. Danger zone. I learned that very early on in your career. There's no way to make you sit still.
Oh, maybe I'll try it this time. There's this good sniper spot with a view of the whole city. I won't move from there.
Why does it sound less like you are promising to behave and more like you're going to brag about how much trouble you can get in without even moving?
Either way, they're sure to put me back on the front, right? So
we're doing ours.
This one. Ours.
Right.
Because that's what we picked last time we played through.
Right. Has an average town as amount of people there. It is not weird that everyone dated everyone. Right, it's true. There's only so many people to bang. Free space, love. Hi, her llamas. But yeah. So we did this, and they fought, but it was more of a let's play fight. I love Saturn. I'm getting better, right? Don't tell me what I want. Weird. I just love watching them, like, this is all the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all the same so far.
In space, no one can hear you scream. Terrifying. Ah! That was the same. I think they're all wearing bondage stuff. I don't know about that, because hers is like just like a buckle that keeps the jacket together.
Yeah, hers is just like a buckle above her chest, and then it's just like cut really low. It's like an actual shirt.
Well, yeah, she's wearing an actual shirt, and it's just a little torn up and frayed around the top like it's old. Because in the full body art, that's what it looks like.
And she's not really wearing...
She's just wearing a leather jacket. Like,
soft butch kind of clothing.
Soft butch.
Yeah.
And then, Pluto's, like, completely covered.
Yeah, Pluto's just wearing, like, a sweater.
No, like, oh, is it? I always pictured it as a suit.
Or maybe a dress.
Like... Oh, I always thought it was like not latex suit, but like what you would wear like under space suit.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I always thought it was just that, like and then she's wearing the sash.
One of those pullover like sweater dress type thing.
Could be.
And then a sash.
Yeah, because I've seen BDSM harnesses with those buckles. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. But like fucking Europa is definitely wearing that. Also, Mercury wasn't. Mercury was like in a normal...
Yeah, Mercury was in like clothing. I don't remember what.
It was like a suit that was like official, like work attire.
Yeah, professional.
Yeah. Well, scream for ice cream.
And Halamede was wearing like...
I don't remember what Halamede was wearing. I wasn't paying attention because I was seeing her mech more than anything else. They're both wearing bras and jackets, pretty much. Pictures of that bondage clothing. Did Mercury have a little bow tie? Probably.
You might have.
I wouldn't be surprised. But I know he was wearing more official stuff. But Mercury is a more official person. Also a guy, so I don't know if like the girls are given more leeway.
I think it's just
convenience. Oh, Shanian, you poor thing. Take care of yourself. Oh, it sucks to be in pain and uncomfortable. Meow. The Dolly emote. I love it. I love it so much. Gives me life. Italian bear. Ah! And then, wait.
This is what I skipped through last time.
Is it what you skipped through?
Sorry about that.
Okay, so we're going to read this, but normally we'd skip through it because we read all the other ones. But they're the same every single time we go through.
September 12th, 1963. That's when the first and last artificial colony of the native sphere was completed, in a tranquil bowl of stable gravity at Lagrange Point 5. As the front line against existential threats, a training facility for a generation of humans adapted to fight in space. As a colony environment, with the life, gravity, and culture necessary for human beings to live, thrive, die, and be born. With the hope that peace on Earth would reign if we won this war in heaven.
Oh my God.
Without pressure, water boils off of our tongues, and we dissolve into component parts. Without culture, we forget the shapes we're supposed to have, and turn inside out into something else. Out of necessity, we created a pressurized environment, exerting enough gravitational pressure to maintain cohesion in all senses of space, in space, a ship self to ferry us through the world. They function only in places where the gravity of humans is too light to sustain existence. It was doomed from the start. Of course they were jealous. Of the humans, the Earth no longer wanted, flying on zero-G wings. So that was written by Dr. Nix.
And yeah, it might be more personality because he is by the book. It's true. Kita sent me pictures of her coasters. That's what I was responding to. I want them.
July 29, 1958. That's when the Memorial Foundation International Executive Committee was granted international authority in the spirit of unified human peace and the verified presence of an existential threat outside of the solar system to establish a cultural, military, and scientific response to existential threats. No longer confined to Earth, a growing native sphere where our gravity reigns forever. Safety, research, and expansion, the three pillars of Memorial Foundation's space branch, will protect Earth from without as it has from within. Free from the old world's gravity, it would be possible to advance art, science, and culture without constraint, and join hands, all of Earth finally unified. For Memorial Foundation, protecting humans from other humans through peace on Earth, and protecting humans from everything else through war in heaven, would fulfill both of our agendas simultaneously. We really foolishly decided we could do better. There are two errors to this approach. The first is that to do better in heaven is meaningless if it cannot be exported to Earth. The space program was never rejected by the surface, it simply did not have enough relevance to sustain interest. The second error is the eccentric error of Memorial Foundation. The existential threat is eccentric to humanity. You can fight it, but you cannot cut it out. The designation of alien is required by humans. We cannot trick an existential threat into a convenient manifestation. As it always has been, only humans can fulfill the criteria to be alien. It's written by Europa, who's the chief officer for existential safety. July 2nd, 1980. That's when they blew up the Lagrange colony. It was a real shame. It was a green, wet, and very peaceful place, and now it's a very cold, green, wet, and very unsettling place. It's where we did a lot of legitimately incredible things, like create sustainable tidal reactors, new culture, experiment with human bodies and human development, manufacture self-sufficient alter egos for space exploration.
Don't mess with it.
And
because once you click off, it's going to disappear in the sound hole.
And did everything other than successfully combat the unknowable existential threat. Earth and the Memorial Foundation surface considers that a failure, but in truth, they're just not trying hard enough. Through gravity, humans decide what is real and what is not. Humans cannot make whatever they imagine come true. Through imagining, humans chart out what is true. They invent, with human effort, what exists. If an existential threat doesn't exist, we just have to make one. But of course it doesn't work like that. Nothing could be more difficult than creating something alien. Our only reference points are human, so the idea of something alien is unimaginable, because we cannot imagine outside of those terms. There's a certain degree of misunderstanding needed for humans to successfully classify something as alien. But before they blew it up, we got very close. It's written by Apatis, who was director of Memorial Foundation's Existential Research Division.
Am I allowed to melt? No. Day 5. The music was so intense. Holy crap.
Receiving
Yeah,
report.
Shane, take care of
Provisional
yourself.
acceptance of pilot mission complete. Incoming alert. All Memorial Foundation troops. Abandon Ares front line. All troops immediately rendezvous with main fleet at the Pilot Academy Lagrange colony on the way to Celestial Mechanics moon base. Generating new assignments. Provisional assignment. Special ops mission. Secure Lagrange colony as possible launch point for Celestial Mechanics hit and run tactics. Provisional assignment. Special operations mission. Destruction of obsolete Academy research technology before it falls into the hands of Cradles Graces. Provisional assignments will reduce your penalty status. Indicate you have understood new orders. Yes. Ready for gravitational catapult. Prepare launch to Lagrange Point 5.
Alrighty. Poor little Memorial Foundation. I mean, it's basically what we did last time.
Mail.
With Cradles Graces. So part 2.
Oh gosh. Okay. So part 2 of that secular astrology lesson from Mars.
God damn it, Mars.
I only did this because you asked, okay? I warned you, this is dorky stuff. The ancient roots of it are pretty dubious, in case you were wondering. I think most of it is just made up. I mean, yes, I know that it's all made up, but not even made up by some wise man 1,000 years ago. It's made up by some dude in California. Anyways, what the dude from California does is he organizes the parts of the body into the parts of the mind and the spirit, and he says that what you should do is think about your body not as a body, but as a tool for relating to other people. I know that they draw them on a body, but it's like, don't think of them as actual body parts. It's the way you communicate. So this chart might help. I think the point of it, in a way, is to remember that these are all parts of you, but also parts of other people, and you have ways of communication between each other using them. People always ask me for their charts because they want to be flattered about what they're good at, but that's not the point. You need to know where you have trouble, too. I looked at mine so much right before we broke up, you know? Like it did any good. But you know, I'm weak when it comes to Venus. That's the distance of breath, which means ability to read the atmosphere and talking. The way we communicate through breath. When you're bad at Venus, that doesn't mean you're bad with words, but you're bad at receiving words. You don't hear them, or you don't feed other people the words they need to live. Well, according to your chart, you're bad at that too, so I hope that helps. So Luna Terra and Mars dated?
Apparently, everyone's ex.
That's the one thing we take from that. Weirdness.
Oh my god.
So this is a report on Halamede.
Right.
So I guess I'll voice Nyx.
Okay.
I don't know, what do you want? What they should sound like? I mean, all my voices sound the same, so.
That's not true.
She's not coming out of her room, refuses to pilot it. Figures the most well-behaved of all Generation 2 pilots would have a tantrum like a storm when it finally came.
Do you expect me to know what to do about it?
Yes.
It's really your problem, though, isn't it?
Don't start. I'm begging.
Fine. What's the big problem, then? She'll get over it. Is she upset about her sister?
Of course she is, but not for the reason I thought.
What do you think?
What did you think?
What did you think?
That she missed her.
Hilarious. What's the actual reason?
She won't accept a hand-me-down.
The low sulky? Is that how you pronounce that?
I think so. I don't know.
She won't pilot it? So she won't pilot the perfect second-generation machine because it was made for her sister?
She wants her own machine made. She's ridiculous. She said it would be fine if she died, but if it's just because she flaked out and got bored with space and left her problem in Halamede's lap, she won't do it. Are siblings really this petty and mean? Stop laughing and help. So,
that doesn't surprise
Halamede's
me.
sister...
Oh, it's Halamede.
This is how Halamede refuses to pilot the Lol Sulky because
Right.
it was made for her sister,
Right.
who was, I'm not sure yet,
Yeah, I don't know.
but her sister gave up or something, and so she got her sister's ship.
Right. So many exes, right? Oh my god. Very lesbian-y. Oh my god, it's true though. My mom has found so many girlfriends that then they found out they knew all of their exes, and it's just bizarre. But it also kind of shows, like, it's a small world in the LGBT community. At least a small world of open people. Yeah. So it's also partly that. But are you looking up Los Sulky? Yeah. Triton?
It's a geological feature on Triton, the largest moon of Neptune.
Hey.
The sulci are long, parallel grooves
Stretching.
on the surface of Triton. They're named after sacred rivers in the mythology of various cultures. So the low sulci is named after the Low River of Chinese mythology.
All right. Do we get along better or worse than back then?
Let's talk about something else.
Oh, is it really so bad these days?
We don't get along because we're too much like each other.
We used to be so different. What happened?
I got older and learned a lot. That's enough to make me more like you.
You're not giving me enough credit.
Really? Do you think I'd blame you for being too good at teaching me the same lessons that made you who you are?
Well, I'd always hoped.
I'd blame you if I felt like it. There's nothing to blame you for. Nothing you warned me about turned out like you said, so I stopped paying attention to any of your advice. I thought I was too smart for the rest, so it's just a coincidence we ended up like each other. I never minded your lessons.
Are you sure? I was a harsh teacher. Are you really glad for it?
I am happy for everything I learned. Not for everything you taught me.
Damn.
I mean, it wasn't like you were wrong. Everything you said would happen, happened. But none of it happened like you said it would. If I followed your advice to the letter, it wouldn't have helped me at all. It was all just different enough. So I came up with my own answers. It wasn't until I looked back on them that I realized it was exactly what you would have done.
Fair, I suppose. I should count that as a success for me. But also, due to your effort, for you. That's just what I wanted, though. I certainly never wanted a carbon copy of myself. I wanted you to improve on what you'd been handed.
Did you think you did a good job?
Shouldn't you be asking yourself that question, since you're the one who is in charge of the education?
I was afraid you'd say that.
Don't come to me for answers now, of all times.
Well, at least there's plenty of time for me to turn out right in the end.
Damn. I think Europa still likes Luna Terra. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think it's not like a...
It's not romantic.
Yeah. Rude. Alright. One friend in high school who dated like every lesbian and bi girl there. Yep, that happens. For sure. All my exes dated each other, but that's because they were all gay.
Look at me.
It's fine.
The Cold War is long over, and the existential threat is gone, but its memories still stir here at the observatory. Will it be put to rest here, or buried forever?
Alright.
You're quiet, Europa. What's up?
Is that unusual?
Sometimes. But you said, I have a briefing for you 5 minutes ago.
It seems I lost track of time again. But don't you already know what the mission is?
Close the lens and prevent Cradles Graces from opening it further.
For the purpose of?
Who knows? Memorial Foundation on the ground wants it done. It was the observation device for existential threats. But in the end, we never knew if what we were seeing was what there was, or if we, the observers, were just seeing what we wanted to see. When it became clear that celestial mechanics had been pushing development in the direction of things that they did not themselves understand, we chose to destroy the colony.
Later works of the space colony era showed signs of an art and design movement potentially hazardous and implicitly treacherous to the human race. But very lovely. I wish we hadn't caught on so quick. Memorial Foundation on Earth would be loath to admit it, but it's impossible it did, and does, in fact, work in one or more ways. Casts it all in a new light, doesn't it?
I didn't expect you to feel so nostalgic.
Hello. I have some happy memories of the Academy, don't you?
Yes, some. But I'd rather move forward, in any way at all, than keep dwelling.
That's always a virtue, if you have learned from it. And you're not just trying to forget.
Keep your advice to the mission and not me.
Well, I only have an interest in the success of one of those two things. The gate collapse is a nostalgia and disaster, or the sort of fight you don't need a robot for.
I mean, I would be curious to see this one, but
we'll find it out for
Cradles
Pluto.
Graces. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So the sort of fight you don't need a robot for. The observatory's lens. A single eye staring into space, threatening to blink. From the Academy Gardens, every pilot remembers watching the observatory twitch as it focused on some light years away point, searching. A reminder of the battle for Earth that they were eternally preparing for. Not unsettling, but always foreboding. A zero pointed at nowhere. Neither Luna Terra nor Pluto remembers who first called it that. Now, in the trembling of the colony's collapsing gravity well, this deck of the wrecked colony where Pluto and Luna Terra meet seems like a moment frozen in time, eternally receding, growing always distant, yet never fading.
I knew I'd find you here. I knew it would feel like this. But I'm still here.
I have orders.
I know, dummy. They tell me everything, too. You wouldn't have come if you weren't ordered.
I don't know why everyone is expecting I'll be better about coming back. I'm not. There's good and bad memories. That's fine. That's fair. I'm older now, and it's that much sweeter thinking about the past from here. It's there, and I'm here. I wouldn't go back, would you? I like being an adult. I don't mind being the aging ace. I don't need to be a glittering hero. We fought so hard against the existential threat during the Cold War. Whatever they were, trick of the light or not, we did good fighting them. We tried our best. That's the practice kids need. Now we're grown up and can see our own futures, and mess them up if we want. I'm way happier to fight now. Fighting has a different meaning now. No matter how bad I am at being alive, I like it now.
You're really growing up. You're really grown up now. I kinda hate it. I miss pushing you around, and when you'd go along with me.
Me too.
You still have a hard time making a decision that's good for you all by yourself, though.
That's why I asked for orders to come here.
That's so roundabout. I can't tell if that's a step forward or back.
I think it would be worse if anyone else shut the observation gate, so I thought it really would have to be me.
A zero pointed nowhere. Do you remember who said that?
It's better than the actual name. I don't remember who said it, but I always think of it.
I don't remember either.
Do we have to do this?
You're the one who's here to do it.
It could be really easy.
You're the one forcing my hand.
Closing it is just a formality. It already is broken, and it never worked in the first place.
Then why were you ordered to do it? The fact that you're here means I have to be here. They want any possibility closed. Every possibility closed. That's not harmony. These features should get to live. Futures. These futures should get to live, even if they never come to pass. If trying to make worlds in space is naive, cutting the native sphere off from the universe is just as naive. It's so pathetic and sad. It's even more pointless and sad that human beings fighting each other for no reason. I can't bear it. I won't let it happen.
I changed my mind. Let's fight. I'd rather fight than keep talking like this.
We're fighting now. This is the sort of fight ship selves were made for. Say something.
I can't. I have nothing. Let's fight like we're supposed to.
I won't.
Don't make me talk. Make me fight with you. Don't make me kill your dream. Stop having this dream. Give up on space like the rest of the human race has. Let me close the iris of the observatory. It's because I wanted so much to see what that eye was supposed to see that I can't let you keep looking. That I can't keep looking. That I don't want us to be tortured by that possibility anymore. That we can't lose you.
I can feel how scared you are. And how brave. And how much you love. But I'm so mad at you. Why can't you believe like you did before?
They brought us up with good intentions and did everything they could. They really did. They really thought we could be better than who we were, the best kind of human beings there could be. They worked us very hard, but they fought for us to be exactly what we wanted to be, because that was human too. Even when it was hard or didn't make sense, they found a way. Even the awful ones really believed. One humanity, every story threaded together, no one left behind. It would be really possible to fix the universe and let humans live forever in space. Childish dreams that everyone wishes could be true. All without understanding such simple things. I wonder how they expected they could unite humanity against aliens when they found us so alien. We will always be our own existential threat. Every human understood that but them. No wonder Earth rejected us. The observation deck sees nothing because the threat is on the other side. We are each other's alien.
Oh no, everyone got inked. Hi Jesse, hi Ray. It was flawed and it wasn't real, but they weren't that stupid. You know they weren't. The whole point was that it wasn't real yet, and it could be. That's what they wanted to do. That they wanted to make it real.
And now they don't anymore.
Do you? I mean, really, do you want to go home too? Why can't you just say yes? I wouldn't mind if you actually wanted it. I'd go with you if you wanted it, but I'm not coming with you if you don't. I'll still fight.
Thank you. I'm hoping that you win, but if you can't, I will promise this. I won't bring us back to Earth empty-handed. I'll do that if I die. The iris shifts. It still moves somehow, attuned to possibility. No, there's nothing X-rated.
Yeah, no, there isn't. Or else it'd be banned, probably.
Mercurium is looking fit to kill, if it wasn't trembling. This colony is a place of unsteady gravity. You're not on sure footing here.
I'm back to being helpless again, like I used to be. You can stop me anytime. Prove you're ready to close this eye.
I can't. I don't accept it, but that doesn't mean I won't do it. I don't care if you'll love me one way or the other. It's too much. Space is broken, but I don't want to leave. Earth is terrifying, but I can't go back there alone. I have no loyalty either way. I'm not strong like you. I just go where gravity takes me. You can hold everyone, but what do I do if I lose you? Your heart is full of everyone, but I can't watch you fight for the universe knowing how little you're thinking of yourself in it. Of course I don't know what to do when fighting for you and fighting your dream are such different things. There's too much to do. Of course I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want me to do.
Luna. God, I can't remember the last time you cried. Oh no, I can. It was when you said you hated it here in space, and I told you you should go back, and I'll come with you. Those were such hard days, and you didn't want to keep fighting. But when I said that, you started crying and crying, and I couldn't understand why. It seemed so simple a solution, and everything you wanted, and I got so mad. Then you told me you didn't want to leave if it meant giving up anything up. You didn't want to give anyone else up either. I wasn't expecting it at all. I'm so used to knowing what's on your mind, what's on everyone's mind. I didn't think you could keep something so locked away and hidden. No matter how far my tides can reach, there's some places I can't ever know until you tell me. It was the first time I felt frustrated by that. I'm most angry at you when I can't do what you want. But I guess that's how you feel about me. And how I feel about you. Oh, baby, you're crying again.
Oh.
I can't let you win, but we'll be together until the end and after. Aww. Cute and sad. Kitty-shaped spaceship robot up and running from the
Saturn's.
fetal position. Yeah. It's been running around this whole time.
Yeah.
Damn, Cradles Graces is like... Whoop. My heart, right? No, they didn't die. At the end of Saturn's, the three of them were happily ever after.
Yeah. Regarding Mecha 1, Mercurium, by Dr. Nix. Those are design notes. In a ship self, you don't have to worry about dying.
Dragon.
Not in the same sort of way. A ship self, you know, isn't even a weapon. It's a body for living and traveling in space, and it is equipped for doing the sort of things that humans need to do, like fighting. The ship self, which lets you express like it's your own body, better than your own body, is a machine that's for falling in love and having fights. It's formed to literally suit us. It bears only the most abstract resemblance to something designed to kill another human being. The most efficient possible form for ending lives as quickly as possible wouldn't look anything like a human. And that's why Europa designed them from a child's toy. The ship self isn't the perfect form for war. It's a form that by nature turns war into something else. Part of this is due to humanity's relative weakness in space, separated from the origin of our gravity. Even with the power of a tidal reactor, we've barely come close to developing a ship self with gravitational and metacultural authority equivalent to human beings on Earth. While humans on Earth need to devote most of this authority to keeping their shape, identity, and differentiation from other humans, a ship self is less authoritative even than this, though in space they have far fewer restrictions than humans on Earth. If the ship self were to make planetfall, it would be crushed under human pressure and rendered lifeless.
You lurk all you need, Dragon. Just glad you're here. Apatus.
This is an evaluation of Apatus from the Executive Committee minutes. And it's from Europa.
I didn't know Apatus had any role in the Memorial Foundation.
They were all... Memorial Foundation was
yeah, it was the original. And then they branched off. It was just Memorial
Foundation.
Yeah.
And then Cradles Graces broke off. And then Celestial Mechanics broke off as well.
Right.
So Apatus was one of like the director of the three parts of Memorial Foundation.
Gotcha.
No, it's gratifying to know you share my suspicions as well. As I understand that is the purpose of this committee to prepare for any eventuality, that this particular possibility hadn't crossed your minds was beginning to worry me. Oh, I'm no less worried now, but you're asking how to deal with Apatus. That sense of superiority he has is not a weakness. It is truly dangerous, not just unpleasant. If he seems gracious or forgiving about a loss, it's only because he is utterly confident he will eventually be able to surpass you. But he's a realistic man. He will find the easiest route. Merely coming out on top in the end is enough. He wouldn't consider the quality of how he got there. In fact, it would reinforce his sense of superiority to know that he surpassed you without working as hard as you did. He's shockingly good at predicting others, except for the moments in which he has wildly underestimated one. These fascinate me in particular. He can be so uncanny when it comes to gleaning specifics from trivial behavior, and then he is blindsided by the most obvious conclusion. His lack of respect for interiority? Maybe that's supposed to be inferiority.
I don't know.
Is quite stunning. His win rate without having it should appall anyone with a general respect for human beings.
What are you confused about? Or lost about? River can explain it because I probably
can't. Hi. Hi. This is just saying Apatus is dangerous if he goes against them. But that he has his weakness is that he doesn't see obvious things.
Right.
Kind of.
He's good at reading between lines, but not at seeing the surface.
And this is just more nonsense science about how ship selves work.
Nonsense science.
I mean, I say nonsense because it works.
It works in this
world. Like I was explaining it the other night. It's like clear the universe is logically self-consistent. Like they have a specific way this universe works.
Right.
It's just doesn't bear any resemblance to reality.
To our reality.
Yeah.
Everything, there's so many big words. I understand you. That's why I need River to explain things in simple words to me.
One of the main themes is that, like, there's literal gravity. So, like, the gravitational force of attraction between objects with mass expressed by or carried by the field gauge Higgs boson. And then there's a sense of cultural gravity, or, like, the gravity that humans exert on other humans. And so that's like, we use that as a metaphor, right? So the gravitational attraction between humans and stuff. But it's a literal thing in this universe.
Hi.
There is a lot of but I mean, that's like Star Trek has a lot of
That's true. That's what I was confused about. Yeah, okay.
So the ship selves work by, like, mimicking cultural gravity. Like human gravity. I think.
It's a good thing I'm pretty.
Go ahead.
What is the moon drop, Luna Terra? Halamede says it was something you used to talk about.
Oh, yeah. We were thinking about crashing the moon into the Earth.
Literally?
Yeah, that too in the end. The goal of the space program used to be to make all of the solar system figuratively equivalent to Earth. When humans touch it, it becomes ours. That's why we use the Greek word to identify the physical bodies of space, and the Roman to represent our understanding and incorporation of it. We were being silly, taking a metaphor way too literally and way too far, joking about crushing the solar system together. It would make sense to return it. It would be nice and neat.
Killing absolutely everyone.
Yeah. It was a horrible thought I shared with Halamede. She hated it, but she kept on arguing with me about it. The Earth looks so fragile and small here, and the moon looks so big. That's probably why. It was a bad joke, and she never thought it was funny.
Good. She is very perceptive when it comes to that. I am surprised always that people can find that self-destructive streak of yours harmless or imperceptible. Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
Okay,
I know what it means now that we said it. I just couldn't pronounce it.
I'm glad she didn't. I'm surprised you kept me around, given that.
Should I have given up?
Is that even a question? You should have followed your instincts.
You appear to be misunderstanding. I take my work very seriously. As a leader, a woman, as a pilot, as part of the Memorial Foundation. You know that there are very real things Memorial Foundation believes in, and I believe in them too.
Yeah.
In seeking to bring all people together, however, there are choices that have to be made. Should we cut the world to fit its people, or the people to fit its world? And that is what we struggle with the most. Cut does not have to be a bad thing. It can be what's right, for you or for the world. Making space for what exists, without allowing it to be erased. Those the world abandons die. Which is unacceptable. Or they become another world, which is also unacceptable.
A kind of violence, like smashing the Earth into the moon, hoping for togetherness, and killing everyone instead. We didn't find the right solution, but at least we knew which was the wrong one.
I guess legit. They did say that the ship selves are for fucking and fighting. It's true. It's true. Multi-purpose war machines.
Except literally not war machines. In the Garden District, closest to the malfunctioning and broken tidal reactor that kept the colony together, time and space aren't quite right. It's the perfect place for a real fight. How deep under Luna Terra's skin do you think Saturn can get?
This'll all be new then, if we choose the other one. Come on. Oh.
Come on, Europa. It's weird when you won't order me.
Can't you see I'm hesitating? Show some politeness.
It's weird to see you hesitate. You don't do it.
Then stop making it more weird, if you please. Let a woman be weird for once.
I have no problems returning to the colony. I wouldn't have thought you would have more hang-ups than me.
You have no regrets, no pain? At any of your training or your service in the war? About anything that happened there? About the people you met there?
I don't have any problems returning to the Lagrange colony for this mission. The academy where you shaped us all. No, I'm happy to put it to rest. I was a real idiot, so I don't mind seeing it trashed. Or trashing it a little more to stop that celestial mechanics pilot from taking back the Lagrange reactor.
Ah, you've taken interest in Saturn.
Professionally, she's a dangerous enemy.
Professionally. She was in Apatous division. In Apatus's division. But she was, yes, very clever. The Lagrange reactor is a worthless shard of nostalgia. Apatus must be truly egomaniacal, right?
Yeah.
Egomaniacal to send that prototype unit after it.
That's a bad sign. The worst fights always happen over something worthless.
It's certainly a trap, but you know that. It's still a chance to get one over him and stop that pilot, if you're prepared to be serious.
I'm always serious.
Are you serious enough to stop playing?
I'm not playing.
Whether you're serious or playing isn't a matter of how you feel about it. It is a matter of whether you are committed or not. Or if you are playing because you simply can't decide. You can't play forever.
I told you I still haven't decided. I'm not closing off the future until the last moment.
Decide what you want about the future when the future comes. But you will never move from this point if you don't decide how you feel about that pilot.
Europa?
Oh dear, you are feeling guilty again. Well, that's to be expected. I don't mind if you lose against that one or win.
Just choose, right? You don't have to tell me. I know what happens if I don't.
So, you wanted to see what happens if we do celestial mechanics?
Yeah.
Fight! For real! In a fun way!
Because we did Memorial Foundation last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did everything Memorial Foundation. Hey, giggity.
A surprise attack isn't very sporting.
Don't be jealous just because I got mine off first.
You got a wound on me and the Lagrange reactor shell. That's not a good enough deal?
No way. In fact, apologize. Hiding so I can't surprise you again is so unfair, Luna Terra. Let me bully you some more.
I'll pass.
Are you sure?
You sure you don't want to get bullied? See if you can find me first.
You like cat and mouse games, don't you? You want to try it again? I won't let you just play a game this time.
Can you find me even when I'm serious? Then I'll get serious. Luna Terra hides in the Garden District, the one part of the colony she has no memories of. The Garden District doesn't have any trees or flowers or plants. It's not that kind of garden. A garden for the children meant to inherit space. Not like Luna Terra, who came in the first generation. Teenagers too old and too molded by Earth's gravity to inherit the cosmos. The second generation was raised here, in the light of the colony's center, the Lagrange tidal reactor Luna Terra remembers like the sun, with the hope that they would grow freely in the lightest of gravity, free of Earth's weight. Luna Terra is the one holding the useless shell of that reactor now. Even broken and useless, Luna Terra doesn't feel comfortable holding it. It's an unpleasant, untrustworthy object, and it feels wrong to hold. It was made by people, but it doesn't seem like it was. It's a fake, but it's unsettlingly close to what celestial mechanics eventually intended it to be when they seized control of the reactor before the conflict broke out, something not made by humans.
If it's so useless, why don't you just give it back?
You can tell what I'm thinking, huh? Or read between the lines. Just like Pluto, but different. Something I still can't understand. You've been playing with her too, haven't you?
I sure have. Jealous. Of which of us, though?
Both. I could never read the story like you both. I'm straightforward.
That's not even a little true. You're being way too stingy with the narration.
Narration?
You can't perceive space-time as a story. A narration spun out of the ambient gravity of humans, telling you about everything that is, if you can listen. Hi, bird! Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. If you can't see how obviously your envy is bleeding out and everywhere, can you?
I'm slipping, huh? Letting out more than I thought. But see why I'm jealous? I don't know anything about what you mean. I wish I could speak that language.
Yeah, it's amazing. You should really be sad you don't speak it.
I just have this absence.
Your impression of the narration is something like spilled whiteout, a gushing ocean of bleach, which is a pain in the ass for someone like us. You also have a habit of acting too fast to get caught up in the story, especially when it's not going your way. 3 times faster than the story knows what to do with.
That's how. You are different than Pluto. She would swell into the atmosphere, but you slowly bleed into the spaces between the lines. I can feel you seeping through. blurring the lines between one and the other. What is it that you're after?
Curious? Then stop hiding.
The rain-slicked streets are looking more and more the same. The weather is malfunctioning, and the moisture regulator is shot, and the failing gravity is doing strange things, playing strange tricks.
Oh my god, Squidbot! Crescent has been seen by the squids and got covered in ink. Must clean off before trying again.
Mayor Christium's feet are wet. She's afraid. She's falling right into a trap that feels like it's in every direction at once.
It's because you were by yourself, Crestons. By the way. For some... Oh, Hex Girls didn't... I'm surprised Hex Girls didn't trigger. Interesting. Anyway.
You can't trick me. Luna Terra dodges at the last second, or was never there. If Saturn bleeds into the narrative, then Luna Terra's trick is having a real habit of interrupting the story just when it's getting good. Good thing she'll never know just how much Saturn and Pluto think that's cool.
I have eyes too, Luna Terra. Don't think gravity alone is enough.
Saturn swipes again. Luna Terra wouldn't be hit by such a thing, but she isn't ready for the dripping, sparkling neurolightning. She misjudges the distance, the unsureness of gravity. Mayor Christium sparks and bleeds from her left arm. Luna Terra swings her spear, crushes the string of pearls to the ground. It crumples, then darts away, lost in the mist. Saturn's worse off, but her machine will fix itself, and the poison in Mayor Christium's systems is only getting worse.
Heh, you almost got me, but not quite. Is your game off a little today, Luna Terra? I thought you were going to be serious.
You're going to have to do a lot better than that if you want to see me serious.
Oh, the first time Hex Girl spelled heist differently, and then the second time it's because of what's his face. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the message that comes up if you did it by yourself. So, well, if you lose by yourself. Sorry, Crestons. No, you don't suck at heists. It was just rewritten that way. You're misunderstanding? I'm going to cheat. You're the one who has to take this seriously. How is that arm feeling? Still sparking? Still gooey? It doesn't take that much, you know. Have you been cleaning your systems regularly?
What kind of fight are you looking for?
A one-sided fight where you try your hardest and still lose.
Looking for payback?
What? No. Who cares about that? It's for you. Because you love getting owned. They're too... Luna Terra's face is like, this bitch.
I know.
You're never holding back. There's no way I can beat you. You're even stronger than any story anyone's told about you. You always win and no one touches you. If ship self-fights were life and death, they'd make you a genius. That'd make you a genius. I can't read. It's fine. But they're not. They're made in the image of plastic toys to fight like plastic toys. So that makes you an idiot for not playing along and being honest.
Ha.
You'll save a lot of time if you give in and say I'm right now.
If you beat me for real, that'll be all the answer you need.
Stoic to the last, but that's great. What? Alright, your holding out on me is actually kind of delicious. When's the story going to tell me what's happening? Is that not a question?
No.
When are you gonna let me hear all about all the static in your joints, the trembling in your mask, your slackening grip? I'm on the edge of my seat waiting to know.
Luna Terra knows that it's true. Saturn can't sense where she is at all, but she knows immediately that Luna Terra knows she knows.
Tell me about that, and I promise, without any hate or fear, I'll listen. You don't believe me, but I promise, I won't laugh or hurt you. I can't see you, so you can escape if you want. I'll let you keep that little ball even, and the poison will wear off, but I want to see. Do you want to show me?
The Mare Christium crashes to the ground, skids along the wet streets of the colony. Her legs give out, and her arms are too weak to catch her fall.
Was that her saying Luna is a bottom? What happens when two tops get together?
String of Pearls lands gently, surprisingly. But that's what these ships were meant to do. They're meant to land gently. Even the electrotoxins are tingly, not painful in a warm, numbing sort of way, like licking a battery with every part of your body. There's no way that Luna Terra can stand up. As soon as she lets it all in, she falls in a mess, totally defeated.
Oh wow, you really did it.
Dots.
You got so quiet. You're so well trained. You're the big, strong ace, but you shut down so quickly. You really can't deal with me at all. Why is that?
Didn't you say you weren't going to bully me?
I'm showing all possible restraint. You really did make it hard. I thought you were kind of cool. You really acted like you knew what you were doing, even though you were so scared.
Leave me alone.
Oh no. Oh no, baby. But you love this. You're looking forward to it. I can see right through you. These ships were meant to touch. If you never lose, you never let anyone in. Thinking of this as losing at all is actually quite sad. Kind of sad. You want to give this all up and drag me home? Are you really sure? Luna Terra, you really ought to not lie to me so much. This smug, untouchable Luna Terra that I used to hate, she's so boring. But the you that you didn't want anyone else to see, that's a much better you. That's the you I want to see.
You didn't see the CG yet.
Giggity.
Luna Terra is conscious of her own breath, of the unconscious, pulsing rhythm of her ship self, which trembles, and not just from the electrotoxins. She really can't move in any sort of effective way, but what she's feeling isn't fear or even helplessness. It's anticipation. If she thought that she trusted Saturn as much as... If she thought she trusted Saturn, then it would have been as much as anyone else? Is that what they're saying?
So it says.
If she thought that she trusted Saturn as much as anyone else, not at all. Now that she has no choice, she's surprised. She trusts Saturn so much, even knowing exactly what she wants to do. Saturn plucks the broken reactor out of Mayor Chrysium's hands and tosses it away like trash.
And I will. Now that I have the power to peel your skin off and see it. I'm really happy. I never thought I'd finally get to see you like this, even though you're letting me. Little secrets just for me, that the narration will never tell.
For you only.
So only I get to see you twitching and helpless? No one else knows?
Not telling. But it's just for you, so keep it ambiguous.
Got it. I could be straddling you and pinning you. That's certainly possible, but not for certain. I'm not saying anything definite.
You've got it. Thank you. I've got my pride.
Yeah, your pride? Tell me about that.
It's worth a lot to me.
Then I'm worth even more, right? Damn. Hot! Yeah, String of Pearls is like a cat Gundam
Kind of.
thing.
What is being seen, just like...
What about skin peeling?
her actual self, like, underneath the layers, kind of.
Well, no, it was the Gundam pinning her Gundam, right?
No, Saturn was talking about seeing who she actually is.
Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah.
We read all this.
Yeah, we read all this. What fourth wall fuckery is going on right now? Not really any. But yeah, they're just talking about... It was all a metaphor for talking about revealing your inner self and not hiding who you are while she was pinning her in the Gundam.
Receiving report.
Sweats.
Report data unverifiable. Awaiting manual acceptance. Report accepted. Damage to Lagrange colony indicates most likely fulfillment of duties. Incoming alert. All Memorial Foundation troops. Prepare for landing on Moonbase. Alert. Cradles Graces and Celestial Mechanics troops have seized control of the gravity well. We must prepare for the confrontation we have always feared. But there's still hope. We will bring everyone home safe. We have Earth on our side. We will be prepared. Generating new assignments. Assignment, scouting mission. Verify status of Earth-controlled autonomous military universe. Assignment, free time. Spend as much as you wish before the final battle. Your record is clear. Indicate you have understood new orders. Ready for gravitational catapult. Welcome home.
Lots and lots of CX. Dressed up as a metaphor, but the stuff about things just for Saturn to see that won't be in the narration seems pretty forth. Oh, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Narration, I wasn't even thinking about that. That's my bad. Cradles Graces. Look like a cat playing with a lover. Fuck space! Anyway, Lost Story.
Lost Story.
I said Lost Story.
Origin ambient tidal forces. So these, and then we had... Maybe we didn't have already, or maybe we didn't already have one.
No.
Maybe it was this one I was thinking of.
You think it's so cool. Oh.
Do you want to be A or B?
I'll be 8.
Okay.
I was waiting for this chance.
Me too. Thanks for obliging.
Anytime. But I'd love for this to be the last time.
Oh yeah? Do you have a plan for arranging that? Or are we just going to fight forever, without end? Do you win when your win ratio tips over 50%? It's climbing, for sure. I can't deny it.
You're slipping. Getting lazy?
I'm just bored. I don't want to win an argument. I don't want to win a fight. I just wish you were dead, okay?
Me too.
I can't kill you, and I don't really want to either.
Well, same.
Man, don't talk like Ninth. You know that pisses me off.
Don't say their name then, maybe?
Maybe they died because they were tired of us having the same fight over and over again forever.
Are you kidding? They lived for it.
Man.
What a bitch.
I know, right? I really miss them.
Me too. Want to fight about it?
Man, geez. Sure, I get it.
The fuck?
And then there's this one, too.
Maybe leave them to discovery. I like everyone getting excited when they see it.
Fuck space. You know what? Fuck space. It is complete garbage. The secret no one here ever wants to admit is that space is boring and empty and it's desolate and lifeless. It's not romantic and it doesn't care about us. They embellish dull gray photographs of dust with beautiful colors to pull our heartstrings, but the reality is nothing but different shades of gray, the palest colors. You know what? That's not even the most embarrassing part. The most embarrassing part is that humans can't do anything better than imagine space as just like Earth, but a little different, filled with people who are like us, but a little different. Well, hey, guess what? That's just Earth, idiots. You're projecting. Why do you need space to think about Earth? Why are you ignoring all of the people and places on Earth that are just like you, but a little different? Why is that dream more important than us? We're supposed to have dreams, but we're not supposed to just live in them. That's why I'm breaking up. I want to go home.
Aww. Sad. Oh no, Cresteds, you poor thing.
So these aren't by. We don't know who
Anyone?
they're by.
Gotcha.
They're just
They just exist.
fragments of emails and venting.
Legit. You've had more than a few fights with that Celestial Mechanics pilot at this point, haven't you?
Yes, fights. Exactly.
You've really met your match.
In terms of troublesomeness, I think she has me beat. Did you know her, Saturn? A Generation 3 pilot?
I was only in charge of combat operations, and the third generation never saw combat, even against the existential threat. Of course I knew her, though. She was one of Apatis's top candidates. He used a variety of methods to artificially jumpstart extreme tidal sensitivity in otherwise unremarkable pilot candidates.
I thought none of it worked.
The first ship selves had manual controls. To bridge the gap between your intentions and the energy of the tidal reactor is a complex language, a conversation between yourself and the machine with advanced mathematics. You use your hands, but it is a fundamentally mental approach. Dr. Nix wanted to achieve communication through the soul.
Communion.
Oh, communion. Apatis, however, felt that direct interference with the body
Interface.
I can't read. Felt that direct interface with the body would be the most efficient. Teach the body and the mind and soul would follow.
It sounds dangerous. Also made up.
Fender? I mean, terrible, terrible book and movie, though. It's all made up. There is nothing inherently wrong in using the body as a primary medium. However, he inflicted the intentions of the ship's selves on the pilots rather than teaching them to express their intentions outward. He wanted subjects, not actors. It's impossible to read the rhetoric of his methodology any other way.
Was Saturn particularly resistant? Is that why she was downgraded from primary candidate?
No, she was intensely loyal. Like another pair of hands and eyes for Apatis. It was the opposite. She accepted all of those intentions perfectly. She was perfect. You see the problem, don't you? A doll like that doesn't have the will to compete in title conflict.
Why are you telling me this?
He realized in the end he had created someone who was boring as he was. It took a long time for you to learn how to be a person, after having been forced to be someone else. Don't forget how to be tender to Hellions, Luna Terra. Interesting. I don't like bad jokes. It's true. So, last time I think we had saved Saturn for last, thinking she would be the ending, right?
Yeah.
Or we had saved Luna Terra, being
Right.
with Luna Terra. So do you want to do that again? Where we do...
So do Saturn first, you're saying?
Yes. And then save the one we're going for last.
Sure.
Alright. Let's do it. Hopefully we get a sexy scene.
So this was... Remember, she had 2 missions. Free time. And then this is checking on
wait. So that's free time.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, and it said do free time
Pluto.
first. So we should do free time
It didn't
first.
say do free time first.
I thought it said we have free time until we decide to go to Earth.
It's to take as much time as you need before the final mission.
Yeah. Are both of these before the final mission?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Never mind then.
So this is where we're supposed to check on the... Earth has promised to let the children of space sort themselves out for now, but their machines of war guard the way home, back home, just in case. When Saturn and Luna Terra meet in a chance encounter, the true terror of humanity stares them down.
For Saturn, this was suicide.
What?
Saturn, wasn't this the one where Saturn had to decide not to, like, go YOLO?
It's supposed she had to not trigger that drone.
Right.
Yeah.
The fleets are already in motion. Are you ready?
Maybe I should have done the other one first.
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know.
think it'll matter too much. No problem. I'm only worried about that trickster from Celestial Mechanics. No end of trouble.
You don't sound too unhappy about that. I suppose that trouble will end soon, one way or another. Simply recon this time, but it's on the near side of the moon. The Earth military is there, with autonomous devices. They are in very high orbit, but they will descend rapidly if they notice gravitational variability. The ship self is a shape intended for humans to exist in space, outside of Earth's pull. It isn't intended for war. The military is here with that most direct of intentions, so don't let them achieve it.
Funny that the planetary sphere doesn't seem to think we're on the same side.
There's nothing funny about it. We are not on the same side. We are complicating the problem. We can't let it go as much as Cradles Graces or Celestial Mechanics can. Earth has graciously allowed us considerable leeway in dealing with the closing of the space program on our terms. Broken and naive as they find us, Memorial Foundation International begged them to let us try to bring the wayward children back home bloodlessly. So we should be thankful that they are just watching and not descending to rout us. Most of Earth would find any loss of human life to space unacceptable, but less and less of Earth considers us fully human.
So the mission isn't just to protect any stragglers from getting themselves killed by the forces we're trying to save them from? You don't think we can trust them?
If I trusted them to handle it, I would not have led you. the children of space to fight this conflict.
Do you think we can do it? Bring everyone back to Earth?
There's a reason I am not having you interfere with the opening of the gravity well. Tally!
That's me.
Is that you?
That's my foot.
Oh, okay. It sounds like it's coming from the thing, because you know how she pulled up your window cat thing? She's starting to pull up that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Everyone will be in one place, at least. What Celestial Mechanics and Cradles Graces hope will be their salvation could be ours, too.
We're on a tight deadline for something that might be that impossible.
Win what's in front of you and worry about that later. So you want to see what happens.
We did this one last time.
Yes. Risk dying, tearing the machine to pieces. We've never tried. We didn't risk dying before.
I mean, we aren't going to anyway. It's the narrative.
Hopefully not. See, Tully's an innocent baby.
Totally.
So innocent. Whoa, it seems almost like it can't be a coincidence. Bumping into you again. Fancy seeing you here.
A likely story, but please stay down. It's closing in. That thing wants to murder us very badly. It wants to kill.
Yep. Are you itching to fight it?
The autonomous military unit is waiting for opportunities, it seems. But it's really just reacting to conditions and responding with protocol. It's inevitability, gravity, law. Humans can be pretty unambiguous, which is why if you want something done precisely, you must teach it only a sliver of what humans know. If you want someone dead without complication, you need to remove nuance first. It doesn't have any kind of morality system or decision-making process. It's very non-discriminatory, just gravity and nothing else. It's a gun, and not much else. So maybe you should stop harassing it so much.
It's annoying, though. I want to bully it. I promised that I wouldn't tangle with something if it was really life or death. But now that I'm here, I'm too tempted. I just absolutely want to tear it to pieces. Completely destroy it like it wants to destroy me. You ever feel that? Like that? Even when you're terrified?
Especially then, but it's not worth fighting. Not at all, even a little. It's like fighting gravity or a whole planet. What can you call winning against something like that? There are a million more. You can't have a real argument with something like that. They sent autonomous troops because they didn't want to have one in the first place. It just goes to show that they really don't care what happens to space or anyone in it. Or they do, and they want this badly to believe they don't.
You're going to hate this, but that makes me wish I could crush them even more. Sorry. There has to be a way, right?
Unlike a ship's self, the autonomous military unit doesn't have a shape that remotely resembles a person. There's no need for that, obviously. You would give something a human shape only if you wanted it to be able to express the fullness of being a human. War has never been fought like that. Military technology is designed to narrow available resources in order to efficiently execute a single specific function. Giant robots have never been practical for war. What is necessary is a single vector pointed in a certain inflexible, fixed direction. The autonomous military unit may not look human, but it is human. A single, uncomplicated human thought. Die. I'm worried that telling you this will just encourage you, so I shouldn't. It feels like a bad idea. But they're not invincible or almighty against us, even if they're incredibly, overwhelmingly powerful. Especially here, in the liminal zones of the moon. But not ever. Not anywhere.
It's nice to hear even when you get mad about it. Even you get... It's nice to hear you... It's nice to hear even you get mad about it. I understand the math. We're risking our lives and our personhood, and they're not. It's very one-sided. Humans are cowards. And that makes me want to fight it even more.
I'm saying it's not worth it. The statement will be lost on Earth. They've got an endless number of drones.
But you can destroy them, right? I'm not asking if there's a point. I don't care about that. I'm asking if we can. Let me know how you did it. Let me know how you did it, right? Because you have.
You really don't know, Saturn. You just don't. And you never will. You can wish and fight, but Earth will never let us go. 9.8 meters per second squared is what we're bound to. Your weight and mine are nothing compared to that speed. We can't even scratch the surface. But you are right. It was stupid, but when I was with Cradles Graces, I destroyed one. Pluto made me promise to never risk my life over something like that again.
That's a huge brag, but given all that, kind of crazy thing to do. Why? Not that I think it doesn't rule.
I was feeling the same way you were feeling. Pure spite. I'm not quite as bad anymore. At least I'm trying not to be.
I know that feeling. It's easy to bet your life when you don't care whether you lose it or not. If we fight together, we'll be betting on each other.
It doubles the risk, and there's still no point.
Is there really no point to it, though? Useless, okay, that's true, but not pointless. You're so clever, Luna Terra, but you have outsmarted yourself. And now you're believing there's no meaning in fighting against that blind and unstoppable force. I definitely know what battles I want to fight.
The senseless eye of the autonomous weapon fixates on their location, but the string of pearls doesn't give it time to get inquisitive. Saturn's closing the distance, cheating distances. It reflexively attempts to close distance too, but its calculation seems to be constantly just off. Saturn, come back! What did I say?
Were you listening to yourself? Aren't we going to do this? Are you gonna prove my point or what? It's no big deal for you, right? You've done it before, right? It'll be twice as easy now. So don't make me fight it alone. That'll be fucked up. It'll be heroic if it's just the two of us. So come on, enable me. Don't you want me to not end up like you? Don't you want to not end up like you?
The autonomous military unit is extremely simple. It fires a simple burst of metal directly at a cockpit, particle unaffected by gravity, instantly lethal. It takes all the drama and expression out of fighting, the ultimate anticlimax. That's why true combat is ugly, arbitrary, and horrifying. A struggle for power in absolute terms. Not a romance like fighting in a perfect body can be. It's only because you did something so stupid that I'm joining you. A blue, evasive streak, unmistakable but impossible to pin down, follows Saturn.
Liar, fake, hypocrite. You've never smiled so much as you are right now.
Against even a single autonomous unit, not dying starts out hard and keeps getting harder. Saturn can cheat the distance. It's the reason she isn't instantly dead. Their targeting is flawless and predictive, based on clear indentations made in space-time culture by gravity. But Saturn just cheats. Every time she changes the math, and every time it adjusts to correct, and keeps getting smarter and harder. Still, Saturn does the math better than it can. Luna Terra will die if she thinks to herself about what's happening for even a single second, so she doesn't. She verbs instead. Do this, do that, make it real, make it happen, don't think or blink. Simply, impossibly, always be doing, always be being, don't get hit, and never die. Nothing like life or death to remind you that being alive is great, and in that state you can become infinitely capable of fighting tooth and nail, no matter what. When Mare Crisium's hardlight slugs hit the unit's chassis, it miscalculates, dips in motion, but it's undeterred. It can endure much more than that. Luna Terra respects that and fires 12 dozen more, as point blank as possible. No time for mercy, so increase the output, more than should be possible. Defensive insulation keeps it protected from the string of pearls' electrotoxins. All the string of pearls can leave is a series of bleeding, oozing, hot pink pinpricks. Nothing but scratches. Until there are so many of them they aren't just scratches anymore. There's no limit to how mean she can get.
It's something else, fighting like this. I wasn't ready.
You're doing amazing. You're unreal. You have to be, otherwise you're dead. So don't let up, don't stop, keep going. It's the only way. Every approach and hit counts. You've got to be perfect. The autonomous military unit is fast, faster than either of them, but isn't faster than coincidence. It's not fast enough to predict someone who's not even thinking, and it's not faster than cheating. Saturn works her whole hand into its guts and comes out with a fistful. It has dozens of redundant components, designed to withstand unreal trauma and continue fighting. But there's a slight delay as the failsafes switch circuits. That moment is time enough for Luna Terra to plunge her iridescent blade into flailing sensors.
Why is it censored?
That burn into white light. Even torn in half, ripped apart both ways by a division of light and dark, undone, the autonomous unit still moves. The only way they will win is to be completely thorough. Pull the guts out every which way, never show mercy, and never let go, until they're bathed in it head to toe. At the end, they don't even realize when the moment came that they were still alive, that they had won. Are you finally satisfied? God, it was worse than I remembered. No idea how I did it alone.
I feel incredible, beyond satisfied. If I didn't feel almost dead, I'd be begging you to do it all over again.
I knew it'd just encourage you. Shows the good it did.
You know, Luna Terra, I'm fighting. No matter what, no matter who wins. I know the best I can hope for is half of what I want. But I'm not here for a realistic outcome. Even if that's all we get, I'm just going to fight forever with perfect greed until I get everything.
I don't know if I can be that cool. But when it comes down to it, I won't stop either.
That's why they censored it, because it's machine gore, I guess.
Or it's just, you know.
Who's gonna win? We know who's gonna win, it's fine.
Only one mail. The existential threat from pilot program training documentation.
Okay. Leaked.
It was composed of solid light and arrived in multitudes. They never arrived in the same shape, pattern, or texture twice. They were memorable, but indistinct. They were like and unlike things we have seen on Earth, and they could not be touched except through gravity. We could not determine where they came from, but they always headed toward Earth. What?
Nothing. Keep going.
They feared what would happen if they passed it. We feared what would happen if they passed into Earth too much to learn what their intentions for coming here were. And our pilots defeated them without fail, without any hesitation, without any resistance, flawlessly, beautifully, obviously. The truth has always been that the existential threat is much weaker than humans, no matter what we call it. And there was a refusal to name precisely at all times the substance and nature of the existential threat. First of all, by referring to it as the existential threat, Memorial Foundation International jargon, rather than by common, local cultural names. From the failures of the Scout program on Earth, there was a desire to both separate the pilots as much as possible. There was a desire to both separate the pilots as much as possible from earthly preconceptions. I don't think they need both there. We did this to understand the new ways in which our pilots could be human, and we did this also to understand how the existential threat would change in corresponding ways, complementing their new humanity. Existential threats are always weaker than us, but they have ways that we do not, and they are always waiting in the corners of the world, looking to overcome us in other ways. In the case of the existential threat, as it existed in space, we created a weapon, the Climactic, powerful enough to defeat them once and for all single-handedly. And we did so, and we lost every reason to be in space, and we ended all mystery and possibility. So it is surprising that in filling the void, it became the pilots who took the role of existential threat, as is known to occur on rare occasions on Earth.
Did you notice, Luna Terra? Our base now is not far from the Sea of Crisis.
Crises.
Where your ship self was made, and you first sortied?
Sortied?
It's nostalgic, isn't it?
Ha, it is, isn't it? Reminds me when we were fighting some theoretical alien existential threat and not each other.
Would you prefer those days?
I don't think so. No, I definitely wouldn't. I like being less stupid. Fighting with people is better than not even thinking about people at all, instead of fantasies. Are you going to say that's still your problem?
I know when I drilled you like the little soldiers, I taught you the opposite too well. But I wouldn't mind if you had second thoughts.
Europa, do you feel guilty?
We should all feel guilty, but me and my peers especially. We caused this conflict to be played out, and we failed to teach you well enough to endure it. The future we had hoped for would The future we had hoped you would live in was much too childish for you.
I know. I'm not upset about that. I would never have come back here by your side again. I don't want your guilt. Or my guilt.
What do you need, Luna Terra?
I would like you to give me your orders. Without guilt, or regret, or expectation.
Of course. Though I've raised you terribly, Luna Terra, I have always been quite proud of you.
She's always been so good, it's scary.
I can't deal with good kids. That was Nyx's job.
Ha, true. But I don't hear a reason to trust me? Or are you going to ground me?
You're my student, Luna Terra. I don't have to trust you. Trusting you is not my concern. I can't keep you out of trouble anymore, or even tell you what to do. I can only advise my last remaining student. Whether you listen to me or not, or to that girl or not, whether you fulfill your duty to Memorial Foundation or betray us once more.
You're getting too permissive in your old age.
I've always been permissive, and I've always been old.
I thought you said I was in charge.
I will advise you no matter what decision you make, Luna Terra. And not quietly.
Then what's your advice, since I'm just going to do it?
Don't get out of dealing with your ex by indulging with your death wish.
She's not my ex.
Were you not together? Or is it not over? My advice is not leave things ambiguous this time. Damn. About Pluto, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's about Pluto.
Hi, Veery. Is it Veery? Or Veery? Hello. All the huggles. I love that burb. Aw, gotta go. Bye, Cresteds. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Long I sound? Viry? Is
Is that the long I?
Vi instead of V? I don't know. Wait.
I don't remember long I.
Yes, Viry. Okay.
Okay.
So it's Viry. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I got it. Thank you for the advice, by the way. Thank you. I haven't been able to change them for the other ones, but I tried to do it on the newer ones. We'll see. Hello.
I hope it feels better soon, Bella Coco.
Oh, Bella Coco. Oh, headaches and pains. It's not a good combo. Bella Coco, take care of yourself. You guys.
The conversation reminds you of Chizo Mythos?
What's that? Hey, you know that?
Yeah, that's the games Yahtzee made.
Okay.
The point and click games.
Okay.
We played together in college.
Oh, I thought that was called.
Chizo Mythos?
No.
Trilby?
Yeah.
The Trilby Saga?
Yeah.
Yes, that too.
You leaving?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Shy guys going to work.
Bye.
Be safe.
Yep.
It's time
I hate the prince.
to move to the future.
Sacrifices.
Peacefully or painfully. No factions, no dreams. Just two girls lost and entwined in the warm summer of the moon's day.
Aww. That sounds so precious. So, you remember the prince? I don't remember much about Trilby.
I barely remember.
I remember the creepy moments, and that's about it. Really freaked me out. Oh, the Pikachu's so precious.
You should scoot over.
Ah, rude. Wait, your way?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're kind of off screen.
I know, I've been leaning this way. It's fine. All right. New orders, Luna Terra. Get out for a while.
What? Oh, really? You don't need me on standby?
Yes, but you're making everyone anxious. The pacing and sighing is becoming melodramatic. Even worse, some of the girls are beginning to find it very attractive. Show them some mercy and give yourself a break, please.
Sorry about that. I just snapped at one of the deck mechanics. I am getting tired.
I know, and it's given her a disgusting crush on you. So please. Everyone wants to bang Luna Terra, it's fine. Even me, it's fine. So please leave before more of my crew become compromised.
I still don't get why that happens.
That you don't is less of a saving grace than you might think. It's good that you're not full of yourself, but you have no awareness of your own value.
I'm aware. It's not a mystery to me why someone would like to earn the approval of someone who treats them as if they don't deserve it. It's an intoxicating feeling. So why do they think I wouldn't want that too? I am just as greedy and childish. It annoys me. I'm not an invincible monster. I need the same things.
Oh, grow up. You're no different than any of my other girls. You're the only one who thinks you actually have to be this made-up person. What, you think you're going to teach Pluto to not take on the burdens of those she cares about when you can't even throw off your own, entirely self-inflicted ones? Damn. Damn. You need some ice for that burn, Luna Terra? You know my girls aren't stupid enough to not see what a fool you are alongside your strength. They wouldn't find you so charming otherwise. Didn't you learn anything from your terrible relationship with my tragically pathetic niece? I forgot that she was her aunt. That's awkward!
I learned to not pretend I could give someone what she wanted.
Wrong. You should have learned that just because someone likes you doesn't mean they don't also know you're an idiot. No one needs to be stronger. You need to let yourself be weaker. Do that quickly, so I don't have to hear any more complaints from you or those girls. Aren't you tired of hearing them yourself? Well, we're gonna fight until we love each other. I like all the ones that are for the other one, though. Yeah. So we'll find that out when we're at Pluto, though. Even though we're not going for... I feel like we should have gone the opposite way.
Yeah, probably.
God damn it. It's
too late.
Too late. We're committed. So savage. The shade is flying. Exactly.
Why is fighting until we love each other better for Cradles Graces, though?
I don't get
saying
it.
That's better for Pluto. And this is better for...
I don't get it. I feel like all the peaceful options should have been Pluto. That's what I don't get. We're going for... We have to commit.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking.
You picked Cradles Graces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, it's a pretty feeling.
I hope I picked Cradles Graces. It was the bottom one, though.
Oh, okay, so. Yeah.
On the far side of the moon, there's still some part of the dead, empty, cratered Luna left. As the terraforming engines sweep in, they turn Earth's satellite to another part of Earth. Until that time comes, this place is free of Earth's pull. A place still perfect for a quiet moment to happen, in an empty clearing surrounded by weight and life. It's the perfect place for them to fight like ships do. The fighting that ships do, not the fighting that people do. In the naked sunlight and nothing else, Pluto looks so beautiful, spinning tiny galaxies with Climactic, the way she was always meant to. Of all the prototypes she piloted over the years, none suited her like this, from the awkward and embarrassing creature she used to be, to the woman who promised Earth that there could be a new type of human. No longer the priceless tool of selfish adults, the pawn of space's dreamers, the princess who can remake her body out of tidal forces and stardust. She's just Pluto. In the naked sunlight, and nothing else, even in this worn and wounded ship, Luna Terra shines like she always has, even with all the hurt she has. One way or another, someday or another, every girl bleeds. And her mare Chrysium suffers alongside her. The drip of her wound spins like a red constellation in 0G. She's rested, but some parts of her will never rest. The two of them have fought so much, so this shouldn't be a fight. With nothing and no one else to think about, there's no reason to fight. In the naked sunlight, for once, don't fight. Instead of fighting like people do, fight like ships do. Fight like plastic toys do. Fight like you don't have a body, like you don't hate your body. Fight your way into a new body. Fight like we used to without trying to win. Fight like we did a long time ago, when they were training us to fight and all we wanted to do was play. Fight like we did when we didn't have any other way of touching each other.
That's not what it meant. Continue.
You sure?
Why would it be?
I'm just asking.
I figured she had a wound that was always from a previous battle that she never bothered to fix.
Yeah, her ship literally does.
Yeah, that's not what that's what it was talking about, wasn't it? Was that wound?
Yeah, that's what I assume.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about the part that was saying, like, bleeding someday or another.
Oh, no, I thought you were... Okay, wait, maybe it means where you were talking about. Because I thought it was reference to the bleeding coming out in, like, 0G.
Oh, gotcha. That could be, too. When all we had were lasers and light, tides and time to say what we wanted to say to each other.
What?
Oh, okay. I'm not going to go easy.
You better not. Since we're not fighting, I really don't want you to hold back.
Luna Terra knows a thing or two about fighting in space. Luna Terra wrote the book. It's a kind of predictable story. So Luna Terra makes sure her enemies get sunk. You know this trick, don't you? You've seen Luna Terra pull it so many times. Fire off something to test the waters. Lead the target until they walk right into the shot. You can play that game forever until they make the first move. Don't let them make that move until you know they won't be expecting what you do next. What you do next can be anything, as long as it's what they're not going to see coming. After you do it, disengage, like passing a secret. I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
It
was that
really
way with
connect.
We Know the Devil. I didn't really feel like...
Yeah. Actually, no, I connected to Jupiter
you
pretty
did
well.
a bit.
But, like, Saturn here, I feel like is who I relate to the most. But I really don't relate to any of them.
Yeah, I mean...
no,
like,
I'm like Pluto and
I can
Saturn.
feel like I relate to the characters,
Pluto and
but I
Saturn.
don't feel like, oh, this is totally me or anything.
Yeah, because you're closer to Luna Terra than any of them, but you're not exactly her at all.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of the same for you in Venus.
A little.
You kind of connected, but only on a certain way that you could. Hi, Goth Demon Rose. I don't know why I keep seeing golden, but hello.
You know this one really well. The message in a bottle.
Shanian. Maybe.
Slipped between the bullets of hard light.
Well, welcome.
She was the person who taught you how to blow a kiss. But Pluto is the one who learned how to make out. Her ship's so big it makes Luna Terra look like a toy, but Pluto is even bigger than that. You have to measure in density, not mass. Then you'll understand.
I understand that, Demonas. For me, the flirting is all that's my communication style. So that's
Pluto
like the
is
one
the
thing that
center.
doesn't go over my head, and then all the subplot and lore goes over my head. Whereas the subplot and lore, actually, it's kind of
I enjoy the flirt.
50-50 for you, yeah. It's the same for you. But for me, I'm just like, flirting! Hey! But I have friends that, like, I think it would probably, the flirting would not be what they're interested in. Just depends.
Pluto is the center. Luna Terra revolves around Pluto, like she always has. Luna Terra is too close when
I
she
don't
tries to
forget
pull
your
back
name.
from
I'm just
Pluto.
reading it wrong. I'm dyslexic. It's what happens. Hi, Snuffles!
And too far when she's trying to close in. She's on a leash that extends through space-time, however Pluto wants. Luna Terra's gravity is the tug that makes the tides go in and out. Pluto's gravity is strong enough to turn Luna Terra into a new shape.
Rude.
Luna Terra didn't invent this, but she loves to struggle through it. She loves to see what she can do, how close she can come. And she comes in so fast, does so well, but goes too far when Pluto isn't expecting. It's too fast. Way too fast. Pluto's more off guard than Luna Terra expects. Luna Terra's moon of a spear crescents right through Pluto's chest. Luna Terra wants to scream, but she doesn't say anything. It feels deep enough to be scary, and Luna Terra only meant to nick her.
What's wrong? Sounds like sex? We're having so much fun, and you look so scared?
Why didn't you block it?
Luna, I'm fine, see? You can't hurt me that easy. You're not that strong. I'll always be all right.
Pluto plucks Luna Terra off by the forearm, gently, with 2 fingers, like detaching a kitten or a bug.
For some reason, I pictured her mech a lot bigger than that. Like, I pictured her the biggest.
Yeah.
The Cronmacula on the right.
It's supposed to be.
But right now, they just look the same. So
Yeah.
it's, like, confusing my brain. Sorry to scare you like that. But you lied. You said you weren't going to hold back.
Pluto can seize Luna Terra by both wrists, and she does that. And Luna Terra is quite awestruck by how safe and helpless she feels. The gravity pulling at her from Pluto is gentle but firm. Fighting ship to ship is the only time Luna Terra doesn't feel naked, but now she finally feels naked there, too. It's not so bad, though.
Sometimes you have to let an animal bite before you can feel safe.
Before it can feel safe.
Before it can feel safe. That's a thing you said once. See, I'm learning. I've learned so much.
When I said that, I was talking about Mars.
And you're just like her. Are you really okay? I really didn't mean to scare you like that. But Luna T, you're always overestimating how capable you are of hurting me.
It's fine. I was the one who was dumb. I thought I could scare you, and you were way too smart for it. You did that on purpose, though? You really are amazing.
Scary, right? Just like you said. You could be like that too, though. There's still stuff that you could learn from me.
Want to be the one to teach me, then?
I'd love to. Here I'm holding you. Can you feel this?
I'm trying.
You don't have to try. It shouldn't feel like you're trying. It's either easy or it's nothing.
You know, it's harder for me to take it easy than try hard.
That's why you're so amazing. I'm so lazy. I never want to work ever. I'm always looking for the easiest way to do things.
That's not true.
It is.
Then why are you so good at everything?
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not. But I can't make you see it, no matter how hard I try. I guess I should give up on trying to make you dislike me.
Sorry you can't win against me.
You really are such a sore winner. Now I know how Mars feels.
She's right. I'm totally insufferable. I'm glad at least someone knows.
Oh, please be sure. I noticed too.
Excuse me, of course. But you don't care.
Of course I care. I love you.
Dots.
Can you feel it now? Can you feel it now, Mr. Grams?
Oh my god. I really didn't think I would, but I do.
Tell me what it feels like.
It feels like you're holding me.
What's it like when I hold you?
I don't know. Am I imagining it? But I can't be. It still feels like metal. I didn't think it would, but it also feels tender. Exactly like it would if you held me on Earth.
This is why I'm not as strong as you. If I really thought we were never going to get the chance to touch, I don't know how I could stand it.
Why are you holding me so tight?
I'm feeling smug. Now look, who's the one caught now?
I guess I lose.
You totally lose.
Don't tell anyone.
Are you kidding? I'm going to brag about this for the rest of my life. Cute. Day 9. Playing Chasm while watching us. Aww. Is it fun? Are you having fun? Our soothing voices.
Oh,
Especially
gosh.
when are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? God damn it. I didn't hear what Kat said. Oh my god.
That's good.
This is why. What'd you knock over?
Just the tissues.
Oh. Hi, Rum Runner. Hello, hello. But can you feel it now? Fighting ship to ship reminds me of the song Dancing Cheek to Cheek. Well, I like that. Rum Runner, thank you for the 100 biddies. Hello, Cat. River Dance. Oh, River. River Dances. River Dance. How are we? I am good. How are you? Thank you so much. All the love and chat. It is fun. I've been waiting for Chasm for years. Hey! At least now you have the chance. Catting pole. I put one of his toys at the end of the line and he loves it. Aww. Needs more work for the casting, though. Good luck. It's like catching a cat. Hey. Oh god, this is me. You want things long distance? You want to break up? You want to fight? A messy fight and get back together? You can't have it both ways. How selfish can you be? Humanity breaks up or humanity gets back together. Which is this? You want us to still be friends? It's never going to happen. You want us to be different together? Wait, you want us to be different and together? No, there's some lines you can't cross. Change too much and you won't be human. Change too much and you won't understand or recognize each other. We don't have hearts strong enough. Luna, I wish we did, but I know they don't. If you come crawling back, they'll accept you. If you leave, they will let you. But they'll kill you if you try to change them.
Thanks, babe, but I'm still an idiot.
So this is Cradles Graces ending. Hey.
The Cradles Graces fleet is small.
This is why.
And weak. And they're desperate. With the dream of space dying, there's no time left. No chances left. The decision has already been made. Humans don't need space. It's one thing to go home. Another to leave forever. Both of those are just up to us in space. Neither of those require the strength to pull humanity from its cradle. That's a strength that no one has, and no one should even pretend they have the strength for it. With all of Cradles Graces' hopes and dreams, Pluto will still try. The pilots bow out as the conclusion of the conflict becomes evident. No, it is now truly a war, because the autonomous military units have been arrayed against her for her transgression. This is no longer a fight between the humans of space, but a war with the Earth. The autonomous units ready their weapons, and in unison they fire to kill. As if. Their trajectories bend away from Pluto. Blushing at the sight of her, they refuse to meet her gaze. As expected. Climactic will convert the gravity well directly into the space and time and culture necessary for the future, and they will steal that future from her piece by piece by piece. This is unexpected, but not unprepared for. So, Wave 2. Wave 3. Wave 4. Wave 10. Wave 36. Wave 150. Wave 460. Wave 1000. Wave 4569. They know she's not invincible. They know her real truth that no one who loves her can see. They have the patience and power to take it apart piece by piece. They will strip her down atom by atom if they have to, until she loses mass and gravity and becomes only a girl again. Pluto wouldn't mind if they were trying to kill her, but they have a much more important thing to kill. Cradles Grace's future.
Damn.
The future of humanity as we know it depends on it. For that, they'll annihilate hers without hate, with only human efficiency and uncomplicated thoughts in mind. Join us or leave us. Only through an autonomous proxy can Earth give up on the inexhaustible empathy of the human soul. Only through a proxy can Earth divorce itself from the longing the Memorial Foundation had fought on behalf of, to value their own life above all else. They will do anything, everything, to protect themselves from death, especially at their own hands. For ship selves can only change others, and never kill. But that is the fear of Earth above all else. The flawed, pathetic conscience of humanity, playing catch-up to its own mistakes, doing more harm than good. So heavy even Pluto can't bear it. How can she not respond to their pathetic, self-deceptive, self-destructive feelings? How can she say no when they need her so much? She can't. Acceleration tearing through space-time, crashing through the autonomous units at impossible speeds. Solid light, white and gold, bent and bleeding lance. Luna Terra understands, over many years, after much training and teaching, with dynamic technology, how to speak the word no. And her spear can write it, and it does. Sorry.
You really should be. You really don't have any mercy. You really need to learn how to hold other people's feelings.
I'm sorry for not knowing a better way to do it, but I'm not sorry for doing it. I don't care how they feel, I just care about you. The autonomous units fall into disarray. They don't know how to match her speed. Luna Terra rejects their attempts to comprehend her.
You're the worst. What am I gonna do with you? I didn't even want you to do that.
Sorry, I did what I wanted to. You'd do the same for me, even in my foolish future. If they can pull on her empathy for Earth, they can also tug her desire to be free. And celestial mechanics has so many ways. This one is called Eversion Impulse. Apatus despises fighting. He never wanted to develop the ship selves. He would prefer a simpler and less vulgar solution that didn't require bodies at all, of any kind. He's the first betrayer of celestial mechanics' dream for a new kind of body. But he understood it, because everyone can understand the dream to leave these bodies. And that was the name he gave to the instinct that drives humans to abandon what is for what could be, the inside-out impulse. There's still time for his masterwork. Pluto can be that linchpin if she's pushed far enough, and the gravity well's source child radius expands to the point at which she cannot escape, past the limit at which humans can no longer exchange information, past the limit by which it becomes impossible to regard each other as human. Apatus loves win-win scenarios. Humanity's discarded children will be free of their obligations to be human. Humanity will have a physical, unified enemy to chase through their pursuit of space. And Apatus will have sown the seeds of a single, binding, unified culture theory. A white void that will bend the universe to a single set of physical laws. A simple process of autonomous drones injecting degenerate mass into the gravity well is all that is necessary, as long as Apatus holds Pluto off personally in his Ronsfox Terra?
Maybe.
I think. He even has a plan for Saturn, should she choose just this moment to betray him. A perfect plan.
This seems like celestial mechanics, but okay.
Well, remember... Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but you're right.
Huh. Like deactivating my access permissions remotely through a back door? Overwhelming me with a mass production string of pearl series? Averting my gravity reactor through the Roncivo Terras? Albedo separation system? Oh, and even more plans than that? You're really so predictable.
Alert, attempting backdoor access to ship self-string of pearls.
Of course you'd have a solution for every contingency.
Error, unable to find string of pearls series 0. Backdoor switch activated on mass production string of pearls series 1 through 13.
You're so stupid, I don't have to outsmart every single one of your genius ideas.
Sortie orders
Orties.
are fielded for string of pearls series 1 through 13. Ronsfox Terra is designated as their primary target.
Just one of them should be more than enough, but I really ought to thought you deserved their full attention. Hey Pluto, unlike Luna Terra, I'm not even the slightest bit worried. Sorry. It is extremely dumb to fight for a stupid future all by yourself. So thank me from the bottom of your heart for coming to believe in it with you. Praise me for obeying what you never asked me to do. Love me for believing in you. Of course. I really, really do. Oh my god, fucking Saturn. All my love and thanks and praise is for you. I won't even pretend to be mad at you. Not like Luna Terra then?
I am still connected.
We know. We know.
Back to the topic at hand.
It's the final battle, Luna Terra. There's no room for retreat. To retreat. Oh no, so bad for her.
We really should.
You think the end of the world is enough of an excuse to change the subject?
It should be.
It won't It won't be the end of the world.
The gravity well is open, but it's not sustainable for long. Whatever you're planning, you need to do it soon.
You are both so precious to me. And you should know that even together, you cannot stop me. Hey, don't just ... fucking dot. I thought you were going to convince her. I have to do this, because I believe in it too. But Dr. Nyx was willing to sacrifice the Earth, and I'm not. No matter what it costs.
Cradles Graces never wanted independence for space. They wanted all humans to embrace it. The solution is to destabilize the Earth's gravitational field until human life is no longer possible there, and force adaptation to space. Saving humanity against their own will, maybe, and destroying yourself in the process.
No way! Nyx doesn't know what she's talking about. You're throwing yourself away on a dream that won't come true. And you're chiding me for not going in on my own future. The possibility lines have closed. There is no chance of good future since before we started. It's too sad. That's why I have to stand with Dr. Nyx's dream. Humans deserve some kind of real hope. And this is as close to it as I can offer. Well, how mad will you be at us if we stop you? I'd never be mad at you, even if you could. But the humans to be caught halfway between space and the Earth is still worse. Oh my god. Why am I having trouble with Pluto? Oh, Bowling Otter! Hello! Hey, Ming!
Hey, guys.
Hi, guys! Hi, Matt. Hi, Lissy. What were you guys playing? Were you having fun? Who was it? Hello! Hi, everyone. We're in the ending of one of the endings of Heaven Will Be Mine,
Yep.
But we're going to be playing another one, too.
Yeah. We're going to
Hi,
start the
very
third
Fluttershy.
run through.
Yes. Hi, Howling Otter. Hi, Silgy.
Hello,
Hi, Fuzzycat.
94 viewers.
Hi, guys. Hi, Fish of Push-Ups.
Vanish and Dungeon
Hi, Shinny.
Nightmares.
Vanish and Dungeon Nightmares. Oh
so
my
Lissy
god,
was
yes.
streaming.
So was it Lissy? How well did she do? I'm assuming so good. She's doing so freaking good, guys.
It's pretty
Hi,
impressive.
Kittiger. Hello. King Tigger. Hello. I'm sure I've said you guys' name 1,000 times. I'm so sorry. Hi, Kaiju. Hi, Caramelli. Hi, Mr. Sadman. Hello. Hi, Spaztastic. Hi, Real Gamer. Hi, guys. Hi, Nick Sky. Hi, Elf's Gamer. Hi, Shiroi. Shiroi Yuki. Hello.
Heaven will be Ming.
Hi,
God.
everyone. Heaven will be Ming. Oh my god, yes. Hi, Radio Turtle. Hi, Mary Marvelite.
She got to the
Hello.
burning floor.
What's the burning floor? I'm gonna have to watch that later.
Yeah.
I'm curious now. Hi, everyone.
Well, this is
Welcome.
one of the endings to Heaven Will Be Mine.
And Heaven Will Be Mine is a visual novel type game.
It's a
It is
queer
visual novel.
sci-fi mecha visual novel.
Yes. Yes. And this is currently Celestial Mechanics' ending.
This is
so
not
the girl.
Celestial Mechanics' ending.
Nemesis. I lied. Cradles Graces. Aw, Spastastic Nerdette, thank you for the 2 months in a row. Guys, throw all the love in chat. Thank you so, so much. All the love. Oh, well, doubled up.
This
Hey,
is the
Trevor.
Cradles Graces ending.
Hello, Cradles Graces. Oh my god, Seamus and Mingling.
Mingland?
Mingland. Mingland. Mang. Can't wait to see through.
The see-through hair.
Oh, for Saturday. Hello. Thank you so much. I know you're here earlier. Welcome back. Thank you. Hey. Hi, Tech Wizard. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. If I missed anyone, let me know. I will say hi. I think I got everyone that typed, but I could be wrong. And I hope to see more videos from YouTube. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I upload to YouTube when I can, but it's just archived for people that have a harder time watching Twitch. But it's all stuff from Twitch. So, either way. But, yes, it's, currently we're doing the Girl in the Center's ending. Hopefully. I think we are.
Yeah, this is definitely Cradles Graces.
Oh, okay, cool. So, that's the one we're trying to do, but we have been playing Luna Terra right here. And then we did play through Saturn already, who's on the end over here. Pluto's the one in the center, and we will be playing her route next. So, but yes, for those just coming in, welcome. I will be live again tomorrow at noon playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with Shy Guy. We're going to be beating it, hopefully. It'll be Ganondorf final fight, but also like the castle to get to him. And then Saturday is party time because I just got partnered a few weeks back and I haven't been able to celebrate till now. So we're just going to have a party where we have a wheel, spin the wheel thing going on for every sub, resub, and gifted sub. And then also every 500 bits or $5, you get to spin the wheel. Fun things happen. Every goal we get to unlock an emote will be a fun thing as well, like me wearing a Kigurumi or me playing Dance Dance Revolution at some point, stuff like that. So, hey, take care, Silji. Thank you for raiding with Lissy. Thank you, guys. But yes, this is the ending of of Cradles Graces. I keep mixing them up.
Where were you? Did you finish this line?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I started it and then we got raided. But hello and welcome. I will read chat as much as I can in between reading the visual novel as well. But thank you guys so much and welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for all the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nick Sky, and thank you, Tech Wizard. You guys are awesome. All right. Ready?
Go ahead.
Okay. But for humans to be caught halfway between space and the Earth is still the worst of all bad futures. It will split us in half, and that will mean war. It's the future of eternal war. The true war, not this, where zero-G keeps our bodies immortal and unrestricted. I mean, if we really did declare independence from Earth, wouldn't they see how cool we are and come up anyway?
It's their choice, you know. You can't make it for them. That's their problem.
You two really put up a fight. For a moment, I almost believed you. I really thought you might be able to stop me. Rude. And Saturday will be at noon Central Standard Time. I'll be playing through Mirror's Edge all the way and just having fun with you guys. Or I hope I will beat it. We'll see. But Mirror's Edge from noon till 6 or 8 Central Standard Time. Yeah. No, not Pacific time. It should be Central, I think. Pacific is a lot earlier. Pacific will be
no,
that's the reverse. 10 to 4-ish. Yeah. Hi, Soothsayer. Hello. Very busy day. I totally understand that. Yes, we're just finishing Luna Terra's, but we'll start Pluto's as well, if that's okay with you. Okay. Take care, Spastastic Nerdette. Thank you for raiding. Oh, I totally understand having a new job. You take care of you. That's the most important thing. Take care of you. We're playing MEC or the original Mirror's Edge? The original, because me and the sequel did not mix because frame rate of cutscenes was really painful. I did it all. It's all on YouTube. I did play it. Catalyst, I believe it was called. But yeah, I did not like playing in general. But this is like a lot of time playing Mirror's Edge. I've played it on hard. It was my first playthrough on my YouTube channel, so I'm excited to play it as a partner from my partner party. So.
Mayor Chrysium's spine is broken. The string of pearls is subdivided into so many components, its reassembly time is weeks out.
Can't blame us for trying.
I wouldn't have been able to do anything else.
I really hate this. It's time to. The interfacer is broken? Thank God, I thought you missed.
You didn't make the shot easy.
I can't control the lunar gravity event anymore. I don't know what's going to happen. What can I do? Sorry, we didn't think that far ahead.
We just wanted you to decide. Not Dr. Nix.
If you can't have everything, what is the thing you really want? I don't know what kind of future we're gonna get. I'm not working with much.
Anything you do is fine, if it's you.
Don't listen to her. Just figure out something that doesn't suck. God damn it, Saturn.
The three compress, redivide, expand. The simplest, childish thought grasps Pluto, bubbles up within her, and she says it before she can stop herself. I want us to be together forever. In our beautiful shapes in space.
Why is it all crayon?
With everyone.
I love it.
Of course it isn't possible. Not enough people will believe in it. Earth is the primary body of this system, and the medium point between our gravity and its gravity is still deep within the Earth. Yet, they cannot pull us down anymore.
Right on time.
That will never happen. We are still in space, and the future is uncertain, if we can even sustain it, but... I declare war on the Earth! Come and get us again! Come find us again! I dare you! I challenge you to prove it once again!
Fucking Saturn.
What foolishness. Humanity will happily oblige. Yet, they find that their autonomous troops are trushed before they can reach us. Humanity will have to fight us again, on our terms this time. Fight us like children fight, again, with bodies of plastic.
This is the
Pretend.
end. You're in the end.
If you want to fight us, you'll have to be like us. I meant it when I said I wished Pluto was right, but I also meant it when I thought otherwise. Who doesn't want the perfect future? Happiness for all and no one left behind. But there is a secret. We don't need a true ending. We can make a true ending out of any ending. We can make it without the true end. We can make it out of the best ending, or the second best ending, or a bad ending. Some of these might be bad endings, but we're going to keep going. Beyond the part where there's an ending, until it's something else.
Fourth wall! Rude. Oh, are they all huddled together on Pluto's lap? Is that what I'm seeing?
There might still be more today.
Aww. Let's bet against that. I'm tired.
They'll catch us off guard.
So stay in your ship self.
You want to laze around still in your ship?
Why not?
Does it feel as nice?
It's different, but it's better. You can't feel anything? You've still got a lot to learn, Ace.
Maybe I do.
Let Pluto teach you. I'm taking a nap. Nah, you're helping. I'm tired. Shut up.
So she says, but when she stretches out on the yellow-red carpet of Venus's jungles, she doesn't go so instantly to sleep. There's room for both of them on Pluto's lap, which is an advantage of living in your ship self. You can do things you normally couldn't, even if other things are harder. Harder doesn't mean impossible, it just means you have to work for it, to figure out how to make it real. Learning a new language that your new body speaks. Moments like these are rare since we began a war against the Earth, though we're quick to remind each other it's not really a war the way war used to be. Not the hard clash of steel and lead, but the pliant pressure of plastic and light. Venus's heat melts their metal before they can make it here. When Earth wants to fight, they have to send softer bodies after us. The punishment we deserved for being unable to reconcile is this half-real solar system. The forests are still struggling on Mars, but we're trying hard, and the jungles of Venus are growing so nicely, except they're too wild to give us room. The silicate mosses that grow along the rings of Saturn allow for a very fragile, delicate sort of life.
Soothsayer, thank you for the $20 donation. Thank you so much, you cinnamon roll, you. Guys, throw all the love in chat. Thank you so much. Aww. Also, almost the weekend. And good luck, Goth Demon Rose, for moving. Moving's hard. Good luck. Thank you. All the love.
We love these places anyway. They're becoming more and more like home. All we need are more of us. And they come, descending in waves, trying to take us back. We beat them back every time, and one or two look around and decide, I'd rather stay here. And then there's more of us. Sometimes they succeed, and take one of us back home. That's just as fine with us. We should go where we wish, live as we wish, and if our sisters get taken home, they bring a small part of us back to the Earth. That can't go unchanged. Like Pluto always said, this future no one wanted is the only future that leads somewhere. A future she couldn't hold, and still can't hold, but she doesn't need to. We are holding it with her. We are holding it together. All together. we can hold this future. Earth isn't ready to accept us, and we're not ready to forgive Earth. That's okay. We don't have to be. Let's just fight about it. Let's fuck over it. Let's break up and get back together again over it. If we lose on the terms we set, and that proves our point, so haha, we win. If you hate that logic and think it's stupid, come over here and mess me up about it. Come here and make out with me about it.
Hot. So it wasn't, I mean, it was still, they were all together, but it wasn't quite the, like, super adorable sleepy time wake up threesome that was happening before.
Yes.
Now it's just Gundam threesome. Hey. Now I understand the age restriction. Yeah. Yes. Well, I, in general, curse a lot. So that's why I have the warning of mature content, because I am mature content, not necessarily the things I'm playing, if that makes sense. So, yeah, everyone has been warned. But that was adorable! Ah! So you want to play one round of Pluto? Like,
we can do that.
The two, you know.
That was an interesting ending.
That was. It was them fighting for what they believe in.
Yeah.
But wasn't quite the same. So now we have Pluto left! I am mature content, it's true. She's gonna hurt my eyes.
Cradles Graces. Nereid OS.
Oh, this is different.
Oh, Lord.
This is harder to read. They're together, but still fighting against Earth. Right.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's different. But it's still always going to be, I think, a threesome thing going on. Like the three of them are in love together.
Is not the unknown the perception of impossible things, and every distance in between, with perfect communication breath to breath, with perfect communication skin to skin, with perfect communication mouth to mouth, inside to inside, blood to blood, with perfect understanding across the bonds of culture, with perfect understanding across the boundaries of culture, with perfect access to the realization of the highest ideals, with perfect access to the acceptance of the deepest depths. The solar system maps the human body. The solar system maps culture. In the center is the sun, which is synthesis. When the physical bodies of the solar system become our home, our ship through the universe, our body, their names will be given again, from the name of a rock, such as Hades, to the name of a part of us in ourselves, such as Pluto. You are the sun. Through you, humans will possess their true body. As you were once born, through us, we too wish. Base override. System interrupt.
So, who wants to be who, then? We've jumped around
I can be
so
Nyx.
Much. So you want me to
Mars.
be Pluto still?
Yeah.
Okay. I prefer the first ending. You got same. I think same.
I think
for
so.
Me. At least for now. We still don't know celestial mechanics, but
It's gonna be the weird ending.
that one's gonna be the weird ending? Why do you think that? Do you already know?
No, I'm just putting together pieces.
Did you look it up?
No. There's nowhere to look it up yet. Well, probably Steam, but...
Aw, take care, Kaiju. Thank you so much for hanging out and raiding with everyone.
Pluto.
Thank you. Hi, Doctor.
I lost you for a moment there. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Doctor.
This is the first interface of its kind. If there's anything unusual about it, that will be hard to tell. Because by definition, it is very unusual.
I'll let you know how it feels, if it feels especially unusual, Nyx.
Good. Let me know if something categorically impossible happens.
Like what?
If your sink got so deep that your thoughts were being dumped into the OS code directly, for example.
If that happens, I'll let you know.
Are you ready to begin?
I've been ready for a long time.
Begin activation test. Macula firmware loading. Dual tidal reactor syncing. Welcome to Cradles Graces bootloader version OY can't I. Bootlegging gravitational reactor. Done. Hyperdensity established. Done. Beginning resonance test. You should feel lightheadedness and wait. Wait until you're comfortable before diving in. So I think this is Pluto's thoughts.
Which would make sense with the Merecrisium.
Yeah.
Is the threesome the weird ending? I think there's a threesome in all the endings.
Yeah, I think they're always...
It's just...
They always end up together.
Yeah, which is how we wanted it. We're like, yeah! Bangity bang. But in the first one we prefer, it's them like, well, it's initially two of them in bed, and then the third one comes in and is like,
first thing is
sleepyheads.
they bring the moon closer to Earth.
You're going more for the technical. I'm going for the relationship.
Metaphorically reconnect humanity in space with humanity on Earth via the moon.
Yeah. So everyone's
happy. Which is
happy.
Memorial Foundation's goal of bringing humanity back
together
to Earth.
Right. And then the one we just got was them like fighting Earth to remain in space.
Yeah.
Still but fighting. They were in their mechs.
But fighting on their terms.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what this third one is.
Who are the main characters?
I was getting dressed. Did someone say threesome? That's this whole game. Like, Pluto and Luna Terra are constantly kind of bickering, but they eventually kind of... they always realize they're all in love, basically. Saturn's the new one, but Saturn's just like a hot spitfire that I'm not sure how I feel about. But... So Earth is still fucked? Maybe.
So I'm not going to read all this, but it's...
Are they aliens or horny AIs? They're not AIs. They are people. But they're like, they've been in space so long that they don't consider themselves human anymore.
They're not.
And they've been like altered and trained in a way that normal humans aren't.
I mean, we took kids and we, engineered them into being.
Yeah. The Gundam people.
Mech pilots.
Yeah. It's very anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Hey.
I don't know. Should I read all this?
Threesome or save the Earth? Tricky choice. Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Because it's not really...
It's there. We've read everything.
I know. Fine. Correct action, correct thought, correct belief. Existing without fault. Existing without ever harming the universe. To be the execution of what is right and good. The power over distance is also the power to harm. Harm by thinking, harm by breathing, harm by loving, harm by touching, harm by culture, harm by boundaries, harm by idealism, harm by depression, harm by infinity. Let us talk of harm by infinity. If the 9th planet in the solar system is not a planet, it is because it represents the point at which humans cross over into that which they are not, a phenomenon that is itself existentially threatening regardless of how or if that phenomenon manifests. That is the sea of possibility itself. All hopes and fears will... Pluto, how is the response?
I'm doing great. Nothing weird.
Like a computer, I accept it. All data, I accept it. All wishes, I accept them. I'm an infinite engine. I'm a star. I know exactly how. Execute and accept. System accepting and executing. Reactor cores, perfect resonance. No margin of error.
Nix, can you hear me, right? You can hear me, right?
Loud and clear, Pluto.
Is it working? You're not saying anything.
It's working perfectly, flawlessly. Flawless, on the first try. You really are the one who brings impossible things.
You're thinking too hard about it, Doctor. I can't do things like that.
Be a little more generous to yourself. But it's also your right not to be. Pilot core link done. Do you feel centered?
Yes.
Do you feel the phantom presence of the ship's limbs? This is normal.
Yes.
Do you feel the presence of other bodies or other people nearby? This is normal.
Yes.
Do you feel as if other nearby people or bodies may also be your own body? This is not normal.
How would I know the difference?
Fair. Do you feel like a god yet?
Not really.
There's no need to be modest. Prep for launch.
It hasn't been that long since we all started fighting, but everything really did just go how I imagined it. Even holding the controls of the machine everyone's so scared of, just like this, doesn't feel like butterflies or dread. It just feels like the only thing that could have happened. You know how hard they worked because they were so scared you wouldn't be finished before the end? I never doubted it. I'm not so special that they couldn't make something scary enough for me to be its pilot.
Humans are culture, and culture is gravity. A ship's self is a skin, but a ship's self is also a heart. The plastic and metal chassis, insulated against hard vacuum, is necessary to not die. The tidal reactor, which generates the gravity and culture necessary to keep humans solid and real so far from Earth, is necessary to live. The dual tidal reactor resonance system installed in the Climacula, then, might be capable of a sort of birth. The Climacula was completed on the inert pseudoplanet Hades, on the boundary between the solar system ruled by human gravity and that which isn't. When the system is activated, cosmic dust emanating from between the ship's selves' palms is crushed in the friction of the competing forces of the Climacula's dual tidal reactors and ignites in the birth of a tiny star. It's a start, an anchor of gravity and culture, for humans to begin colonizing the stars, the seed of possibility, and just as easily, the seed of the inversion of possibility. Stars go supernova and become black holes, where the information of life, culture, is deleted. But they aren't afraid of Climacula as much as they are afraid of Pluto. Her own tidal forces destroyed the first 17 prototypes. It's the girl with the love to be the mother of stars they're afraid of.
Don't build me up like that. I'm not that special. But I am that scary. I'm used to it. The only thing I can't get over is just how unfair it all feels. Knowing how bad this could get, how wrong it could go, and it's still happening anyway.
The Climacula is bigger than other ship selves in terms of its objective gravitational impression on space-time.
Yeah, I'm feeling everything at once. But I'm feeling big too, feeling so big. And I can feel it far and away. The sword of real, Mercuricium, come to cut our dreams down. And the toxin of the inverse, string of pearls, come to turn the earth inside out. They're incredible girls, I can tell. But now Cradles Graces has the power to fight back and keep space our home forever. I know I meant to do this. I've been trained my whole life to be the one in a million who can pilot this. I know I want to do this. Space is the only place where everyone can be happy, even if almost no one believes it. I want to keep it safe. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Now I just have to do it. There's nothing compared to what it took to learn how. Oh my god. My mind, my body, my mind, my soul. They're all in order. I just have to do it. And we read these.
We did read these.
Yeah, so these we will skip through because we've done all of this before. These are always the same because it's always the letters from the different foundations. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they wanted to feel more connected to Earth. Maybe you're supposed to play Pluto first because this explains a lot.
Maybe,
so?
But I don't think
know.
so. I don't think.
Look at this interface.
I'm pretty sure they said it doesn't matter which one you play first.
Well, it doesn't technically matter. I guess it depends what you want to learn most first. Yeah. But the teaser for Life is Strange 2 came out. Hey! I think my mom's not as excited for it as I want her to be. But that's fine. So what happened? She just initiated and booted up? So far, yeah.
Ooh.
Unacceptable. Different sounds. So ominous.
That's a very different sound. Unacceptable.
I like the color scheme. Yeah, it hurts my eyes at the same time, though.
The funding is being cut again. They aren't getting the results they want. They think it's indulgent. They don't care about how the kids feel. It warms their hearts to see them grow unimpeded by the gravity of Earth, but it also disturbs them. They love our beautiful, free, glittering children, but when we talk about bringing Earth's children here, they look away. The children of space are not bound by the same laws of gravity, and they do as they like with their bodies and souls. You have insisted that they can endure the gravitational forces of Earth, but have you considered that their tidal forces do not wish to accommodate them? They will be smoothed back again, or broken. At the very least, they will never stop trying to destroy them. We have created magnificent, delicate creatures, and Earth wants them back for what? To crush them again under their own tidal forces?
Subject, who dis? New email, who dis?
I don't know who I'm sending this to.
That'd be great, Soothsayer.
But I think about you all the time. In the back of my mind, I know a lot about you. Does that mean you know about me too? Or are you just glowing brightly in ways that I don't understand? Is anyone else seeing this? Do you get messages like this all the time? Are you aware of how much you loom in the heart of someone you haven't met? What am I expecting? I don't even know. This is really awkward. Sorry for doing this. It must be really hard. No, I can't really know that. This is delusional of me. I'm going to make it stop, because if I don't, I'm going to come to hate you, because I'm already so frustrated I've nothing like you. I need to understand why I tear myself apart thinking of you. I'm not going to send this. I don't know how to send this, and I hope you never read it.
Well, who is that?
So these things that are listed as ambient title information, there were a few that Luna Terra had toward the end.
Yeah.
And I think the thought is that they're like fragments of letters.
Oh.
That don't
unrelated.
We don't necessarily know who wrote them
and
or what they're talking about.
Oh, gotcha.
There's bits of like
information.
Foam on the ocean that gets tossed around.
Deep. Are you leaving? Cutting it a bit short, going for a shower, and sleep. That's super important. Take care of yourself, Demonas. Thank you for sticking around. Have a wonderful night. Hey. Wait. Generation 2 pilot, first class. DMs open for fight requests. I'm thankful for my Cradles Graces, but we're not coming back. You're Mars.
I am Mars. I still can't believe it. I felt that from here.
Yeah? What was it like?
It's a weird noise.
What?
It was incredible. For a moment, I felt like I was right next to you. It was even stronger than all the times that you tested the prototypes. Stronger than the one time they let you fight before.
It's amazing. I've been training so long, I never knew how different it would feel to have my own perfectly suited, just for me ship self. I'm gonna be extra mad at all of you for how long you left me behind.
Is it really safe, though?
Mars. Don't start. I'll get mad.
It's just more powerful than anything that's ever been developed. I don't like that Dr. Nix is making you do something untested all by yourself. No one person should have to do all the things that your unit is expected to do.
But I'm strong enough to do it, right? Powerful enough to stop Earth from taking us back? Strong enough to stop celestial mechanics from bringing the existential threat back? I can do it, right?
I mean, of course you can. No one else could, but that doesn't mean you should
Awkward.
do it alone.
And we're making her do celestial mechanics. I'm not alone. I've got you. And everyone else. We're all together. That's what we wanted, isn't it? I'm not locked up in a lab anymore. Aren't you happy for me?
I'm happy for you.
Are you really, really happy for me?
I'm super happy for you. I really am.
Are you scared of me now?
No way. Never. You're not something to be afraid of.
Sounds like whales.
A little.
Aw, but that's wrong. You should be scared. I'm incredible. Rude. All right. That's the most positive conversation that's happened in this game between the
we want
main character
celestial
and
mechanics to win.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is awkward.
A little bit.
Well, it's never that they win.
Yeah.
It's always us betraying.
It's always
the main.
Saturn winning or Pluto winning.
Yeah, because Saturn doesn't want celestial mechanics, so we'd be on the side of Saturn, but really Saturn's probably going to betray celestial mechanics, and we're by her side. So,
Pluto, why are you suiting up? The celestial mechanics lab was wrecked, and the prototype escaped. We should be heading back to the inner solar system.
She's still here.
Who?
Some incredibly ridiculous, utterly irresponsible, dangerously devious brat.
Bye, Mary.
Aw, take care, Mary. Thank you for stopping around and coming from the raid. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Hey.
I'm not
oh my god. Oh, Lord.
I'm not who you're talking about, right?
Don't be silly. You're not devious at all.
Then who? Also, hey.
They're being very tricky, so I can't quite tell. But I have rough coordinates. They slip between the cracks of the universe, play fast and loose with the laws of physics. Staying hidden and out of sight, but being really smug about it. I think they're showing off. So it couldn't be anyone but the pilot of Celestial Mechanics prototype, right?
Why? That's stupid. What sort of pilot would be that irresponsible with a prototype?
Hey Mars, when you were in the academy, how many prototype units did you wreck?
Let's not talk about that now.
I'm just teasing, Mars. You're much better behaved now.
If the intel is true, then their prototype is really powerful, even against you.
I know. I might not be able to stop her.
This location is the experimental lab. It was shut down right before Earth canceled the space program. I don't like this place, Pluto. It's like they shut down Daphnis Lab and converted it into the perfect site for an ambush.
Really? It's too much for me?
Well...
It's stronger than the fleet I destroyed?
I mean...
It's your spirit animal.
I'm not saying you're not strong enough, but a stealth mission against a secret weapon is different. No one knows what Celestial Mechanics is planning, but it's always awful. It's definitely a trap. This mission to the outer planets is only to destroy Celestial Mechanics Lab and prevent Memorial Foundation from recovering the prototype.
Mars, if you keep trying to protect me, I'll get mad.
But I'm...
Let me have the teeniest bit of fun. I'll be fine. After all, I have a lot of experience correcting unruly show-offs who act out for attention.
Dang.
Damn.
Do you remember what we picked on this?
We would have picked Celestial Mechanics, because we never picked any Cradles Graces.
Did we not?
Yeah. So we have to do the same thing that we did before, where we pick 3 of...
No, we have to pick
Saturn.
all of Celestial Mechanics.
Oh, right. Well, this is awkward.
This is all just going to be the same then.
Yup!
Because we want Celestial Mechanics to win.
Oops! We fucked up!
Yeah, we weren't thinking about what we wanted to do when we started.
Well, we weren't thinking about how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Well, we also didn't know how it would work.
Right. Nope. Yep. Nope. No. Do not pick it! Because then we won't get the ending. We need the ending.
I know.
Girlfriend. Well, we can always like replay through just to see the other interaction.
Yeah, I will.
You will? Well, I mean, we can
even
for
if we don't
them.
stream it.
Because that's just going to make this quick. So the next time we play, we could always just quickly see what the other interactions are. And then we don't have to do the in-between fluff, too.
Yeah.
So it'll be a lot quicker. Well, oops.
Oops.
Our bad. Well, I mean, we didn't know. But at least when we do Luna Terra, it's going to be the... we could do the opposite, so it's not the same.
Yeah.
But we do have to do one.
Right.
That's not. So we can do that on the second playthrough. So yeah, that'll be enough for a 4th stream of this game, and then we'll be done. Hey. So what happened? We have to pick all of Celestial Mechanics, which we did when we were... whatchamacallit?
When we played Saturn, we selected all of Celestial Mechanics options anyway, because we weren't... we thought it was more about who you're picking to date.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. And not who you're picking to win.
Right.
So everything we do between Pluto and Saturn is going to be the exact same as the first stream.
Yeah.
Because that's what we did the first stream.
Right. Also, we do need to do a 4th ending after Pluto, where they're all 50-50-50.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to... I don't know.
I'm curious to see what that'll do. I feel like that'll do something because it won't pick any of them.
It might do something.
But we'd have to decide who to do it for. But either way, yeah. So.
Bye.
Take care, Des. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. So we have a lot ready for the...
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a good amount for the final stream.
Regarding Mecha 2, Climactic. This is from Europa. It was commissioned before it had a pilot, before the technology for piloting it had been developed, before the technology for its workings had been developed. I think we recognized that the construction was an act of faith. Nyx's directive was to create the sort of self that we wished to see. I think, of course, that was the moment that it was clear to me that Nyx was fighting for what she believed humans could be, not who humans were. I think at the time I didn't understand the difference, or what Nyx might not consider important because of her tendency to think this way. Many of the functions of the Kren macula have not been invented yet. It is limitlessly expandable. I have, of course, requested for it to be decommissioned, but I believe ultimately you want to scrap it. If this committee has indeed found nothing in space worth salvaging, I would have to wonder about the committee's intentions and their curiosity toward this last fragment. The end results of the Kren macula's functions are indistinguishable from Nyx's dream, so there's no briefing I can provide that will be more comprehensive than the ones you received from Nyx herself. I can only speculate on what she has or has not been able to implement successfully. As terrifying as the Kren macula is, the pilot Nyx has found for it is more terrifying by far. They might find a way to make it move even yet. So this is Tidal Theory and Celestial Mechanics from Apatus.
Fuck Apatus.
Let us begin with imagining an inert theoretical mass of matter, equivalent physically in all ways to the third body in this solar system, a theoretical planet Terra, absent of human culture. How would we model the physical properties of such a planet, where Jungian Newtonian models do not apply? The soft science of celestial mechanics is not purely a thought exercise, but an inquiry into what, if any, default physical properties would exist in the universe without the influence of culture. Because of its potential application in space colonization, for its use in modeling the physics of foreign celestial bodies, and the utility of the concept of Terra in the philosophical hard sciences for more precisely defining Earth as the lands of human dominion rather than a specific physical body, celestial mechanics has been integrated as a branch of contemporary metacultural general relativity. What would it be like to imagine a world in which humans have one-to-one dominion over real phenomena? In such a world, we might think of gravity in multiple senses, since the agency of humanity over each other, mentally, spiritually, and culturally, would not be the same as physically. The conversion of matter into energy and energy into culture, and culture back to matter again, is complicated by distortions caused by culture's ability to arbitrarily set conversion parameters. This is caused not because of the power of human gravity, but actually by its weakness and incompleteness. In a theoretical universe in which humanity has full dominion over the physical universe, the influence of culture would be a one-to-one constant, and the physical universe would abide by inflexible, fundamental laws. In such a world, we would have to separate fields of study that involve metaphors from ones that describe worldly phenomena, because our world would be objectively determined. While humans would be able to disagree and defy each other, they would ascribe to an inflexible, perfect system as decided by humanity.
I tried.
Right? It's perfectly straightforward.
Don't spoil too much about Life is Strange, because I still haven't played the Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit.
I wish you didn't have to do this.
But I love chatting with you. Especially about your latest sordid affairs.
Well, thanks. Wait, that's not what I meant. And sordid?
Dramatic? Tempestuous?
Yes.
Explosive?
No.
Problematic?
No.
Tumultuous?
That's sexier. But that's still bad.
I mean, how would you describe them?
Not like that. Intense or something. The last one was really good until the end.
Should I be more generous?
Well, it'd be nice.
But you're not very good at relationships.
Kill me.
It's kind of cute. You love people so much that you forget about them completely.
Your honesty really hurts sometimes, you know?
You fall for glittering faraway girls, but what you really need is someone who doesn't put up with you. There's got to be someone somewhere who won't let you get away with anything. I believe in you.
I'm trying to save the world. I don't really have time for this.
But you're not too busy to keep flirting?
Pluto, God.
Sorry, baby. No mercy for you.
Urgh.
It's out of love. One day you're going to be as good at treating girls as you are piloting.
Don't twist the knife.
Sorry.
It's fine. I know I'm not great at it. Hey, you did that thing again.
Huh? What thing?
You know, that thing where you changed the topic. and I forget what I wanted to talk to you about, so you don't have to answer, except I have a chat log and I can scroll back and see.
It's sweet you wish I didn't have to fight.
See, you do remember. You remember better than I do.
But why don't we leave it at that?
Why?
Because there's nothing we can do about it.
We could find a way. I don't want you to do this if you don't have to.
Chat?
No, I mean fight. You just did it again.
Rude. Oh, I saw it. Never mind. I realized that was Des and they already left. But, yeah, try not to just if it does spoil the awesome adventures. This is like taking a university course with some of the knowledge, yeah. But, alright. That's sexier, yeah.
Chasing after the string of pearls, Luna Terra and Pluto find each other instead.
Yeah, they're like text messages.
It's been almost a year since they last saw each other, and Luna Terra has never seen Pluto like this. Are you ready to spin backwards?
And this is where we'll pick Luna Terra instead.
Okay.
And then for
Memorial
the second,
Foundation?
yeah, and then for the second one, like we did with
Yeah.
Pluto, so it's easier to remember, so we don't try to remember who was what one. Mars, are you okay? You look like somebody punched you in the face. What happened?
Someone punched me in the face.
Well, it's been so long since you got in a fight with the flight crew. It feels a little nostalgic.
I'm fine, by the way.
People who start fights don't get sympathy.
They started it when they wouldn't let me fly.
I was like 20 seconds. Oh, okay. And who threw the first punch?
That part doesn't matter. If they don't let me go, then you'll have to fight that traitor all by yourself. Shit.
Oh? Why didn't I feel it earlier? Of course she's here.
It wasn't that I wasn't going to tell you. Memorial Foundation also knows about the prototype, and they sent their ace to get it.
No, I understand. You were so excited you just had to run out and see her, huh?
You got that right. Run out and punch that traitor Luna Terra in the face as hard as I can.
Aw.
She's the worst. After pretending that she was going to fight for the colonies, even after Earth abandoned us and demanded we come home, she double-crossed us. We were going to do this together. I've missed punching that insufferably smug face for a year. It's finally time to show her that we're not going to forgive her for betraying us at the worst moment, leaving us alone, barely able to keep fighting as Cradles Graces, but it's not like we ever needed her, and...
I know. I miss her too.
Are you not listening to me?
I've been listening to the two of you say the same things about each other for a really long time, and it doesn't sound any different.
It is nothing like it was before. I'm not playing games.
And we were in the academy. You were always... When we were in the academy, you were always chasing after her. You'd swing the first punch, and she'd laugh, and you two would fight, and then you'd make out, and then you'd do it all over again. Aw, take care, Nick Sky. Thank you for sticking around. Time zones too suck. I understand. They suck. Have a wonderful night. Take care. I miss that so much. But if you go after her, it'll happen just like that all over again.
Stop talking about me like I'm predictable. It's different now.
Trey, oh no. Orders are orders for a reason, you know.
I'm still not okay with it. They're making you use that terrifying machine. It's way too dangerous.
I'm sorry, I really am. But Mars, if it makes you feel any better?
What? You're breaking up.
I can't wait to fight her. I love her, understand her, and forgive her. But I'm still mad. How come you both got to have all the fun? Who wants to stay home while you two get to fight and make out? You don't know how scary this machine is, Mars. And it's so much less scary than me. I don't want you to see me like that. But I really, really want Luna Terra to see you.
Pluto, you cut out for a second there. What did you say?
I said, tough luck. It's my chance to shine now. I don't know if... Is this the same?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Everyone is everyone's ex. It's so true. Hey. I wish there was like a skip option till you get to the option.
Yeah.
Or like an important choice. Yep. Like Aelord. I'm pretty sure? I keep like second guessing. Yeah, like a Doki Doki style.
No,
or
it's
like
still the same.
anything. Okay. Thank God you remember. I didn't realize it was Luna Terra's first time seeing the Climacula. Come on, guys. Hi, Lost. I'm RJ. Alright, so...
We did this.
We did Luna Terra gets schooled. We need to do Pluto learns a lesson. Alright. What's it gonna be, Luna T? Oh, right. You never want to make the first move. Then I can go.
Pluto sweeps up the twirling, tumbling matter in the hollowed-out moon. Making the second move has always worked for Luna Terra. She's never been good at setting the pace, only outsmarting it, so it's the only move to make. Even still, maybe there aren't any winning moves. Luna Terra has to be ready for that possibility. The Climacula is a very impossible shouldered machine, almost as impossible as Pluto. Climacula can grind space-time to a crawl with its tidal forces. Climacula can pull ambient matter into a whirl with enough friction for the combustion to give birth to a star. Emotionally, and almost as much physically. A tiny sun is born, but Luna Terra has just gotten out of the way. Luna Terra isn't where Pluto is expecting, and then there's suddenly a hail of bullets in her skull. Pluto doesn't mind the onslaught, but it's still shocking. But not in an unpleasant way, it's actually very joyful.
Really? Really? You're not just trying to scare me? For real, not a joke. We're finally going to have a fight about it? Is this body so me that you finally aren't going to be weird about fighting it?
Luna Terra thinks Pluto could use a lesson in how terrifying actual combat can be, but is there anyone terrifying enough to teach it to her?
Are you trying to hide from me? I've been waiting for a real fight. I'm tired of you telling me you think I'm right. If you really thought that, you'd be here on my side. So prove I'm wrong already. Or admit defeat.
Bullets through her arm and chest and pretty much everywhere, but that is not a problem. Tear the bullets even if they're light, redirect them with gravity, pull them into a cosmic whirl. They will never even reach her. They will always be approaching, never meeting. They will be an infinite whirl. And that whirl will become a star, washing the Merecrisium in heat and light and radiation.
Ah, that's more like it.
Not fast enough, Pluto. And then she runs Pluto through. It's not enough, but it hurts. It's serious. The brittle spear is of a cold and rational metal that repels cosmic concepts.
Thank God. I was beginning to worry you didn't care about anything anymore. So here.
The star supernovas. Climacula holds the star, and Climacula is the star. Luna Terra almost doesn't get out of it. Her engines overheat, the electromagnetic current shorts her circuits, and her chassis is fried. But she can move more than Pluto can, at least for long enough to get away. But I'm still ahead of you.
Now I know why everyone hates you so much. You're no fun to fight with at all.
Haha, are you kidding? Like you fight fair.
Now that I know what you're really like, I'm not going to accept anything less.
I don't want to do that again.
Well, too bad. Whose fault is that?
Yeah, I know.
Cute. Nah. I mean, it can be sexual sometimes, I think, but it's more on an intimate level with the other two. But with Saturn, I feel like she's just like, let's have sex and fun! Oh, Saturn. All missions on Cronus?
Mm-hmm.
On Cronus orbit completed. Maiden flight and testing of Climacula is done.
Report received. Awaiting new directives.
I'm heading back to Ares, of course. It's the home of Cradles Graces, after all. We have to finish up the last touches on Climactic and prepare for the last battle on Earth's moon. Celestial mechanics will regroup and refuel there, and maybe we can nip them in the bud. A Memorial Foundation has been fighting us there since the conflict began, and maybe this time we can push them back. Send a message to everyone. Time to come home. So we can be ready for the journey. Ready for launch. Alright. 25. Teaser has dropped. If you're interested, it's up in Discord. Oh, thanks, Trey. But yes. So everyone's flirting. I would say they're all intimate. Not necessarily dating.
They'll have issues to work out.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yes. But they all have exes. All of them have exes.
They all have all of the exes.
All of the exes. But, yes. So, that was the ending of Luna Terra, which technically was Pluto. Which was technically
it was Cradles Graces.
Yeah, it was Cradles Graces ending. And now we're gonna, next stream, we're gonna finish Pluto's route, which will end in Celestial Mechanics' ending, Saturn's ending.
Yeah.
And then we'll, hit all the, miscellaneous shit we didn't hit and also try to get 50-50-50 across the board. It might be a lot of us sitting here and chatting with you guys while we're, clicking through. But all my exes live in space. Hey. That's the equivalent of was as good for you as it was for me. Hey. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We're going to raid someone, pass that love along. But tomorrow, again, I will be live with Shy Guy, where we will finish Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, hopefully. We're going to go up Ganon's castle and then try and defeat Ganondorf, hopefully. And then Saturday, and both are at noon Central Standard Time for tomorrow and Saturday. Saturday, we're going to be partying, playing Mirror's Edge, and you guys are going to spin the wheel for every sub, resub, or gifted sub, and 500 bits and $5 donations. And we're just going to have fun and chill and hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't forget we have new emotes. We have kitties. I'm excited. The second snack. Everyone's looking like a snack. I do love my snacks. Rude. That's totally Lissy and Matt's thing, though. But I love it. Anyway, but thank you so much, Bowling Otter, for raiding. Lissy, thank you guys so much for sticking around if you did from Bowling Otter's raid. Thank you guys so much. Legend of Lonk! Exactly. So that's the plans. These are the plans, guys. Thank you guys so much for spending time with us. Oh, thank you. Saving is good. Saving is good. So we will look for another time of when we're going to finish it up.
Yeah. We'll figure out sometime.
So.
Maybe this weekend.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably not.
I may or may not be exhausted. Maybe Sunday. But it would be
see.
Surprise on the schedule. But maybe Sunday at noon.
Otherwise, we can find a time next week.
I'm trying to think of Sunday. I don't think I have a private live stream going on, so there's at least that. But I will be streaming for a long time Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe a last minute, hey, maybe Sunday. Otherwise, we'll figure out something next week. So, thank you guys so much for chilling and hanging out. Let's see who is live. Let's see who is streaming right now. We got a few peeps. What are they playing? Currently, Doxy is IRLing. Good Lord, life is hard. Let's drink coffee about it. I like it.
Alrighty then.
Let's do it. Let's raid Doxy. She is fantastic part of Robot College. Let's spread that love. Currently just chilling and chatting with stream. If you guys need something to say, go ahead and say this. Otherwise, you guys can say whatever you like. Let's start that raid business. Oh, God. If I can do it. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Can you type?
I can't type. There we go. And if you guys could test it in chat, that'll ensure that it looks the way you want it to. If you want to do the /me. Otherwise, just do emote to emote. But it should look like that. But thank you guys so much for chilling and hanging out. Don't forget to raid. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Legend of Lonk. Ocarina of Time. Have a wonderful night, you guys. Bye, everyone.